Hello, guys. Happy Sunday. I was in the studio, and y'all know what that means. If I'm in here too long and doing something that might bring someone else joy, why not hit the button and go live? Let's see. Hold on. Hopefully this don't mess up something. I think it will. Let's see. I only want two sources. Okay, it didn't. I don't want that either. Okay, we got some cute things on the desk. We got some scanners on the desk. We got some things going on. Hopefully, let me see, make sure I got my volume on because I was recording. Sometimes I record with no volume because I'm going to put music to it. Oh, Lord, where is things when you want it? If you can hear me, say hello, hello. Where's the chat? There it is. Hey, Amy. Hey, Lydia. Oh, goodness. I just pushed the button, y'all. I didn't even, my other chat isn't up. So let me get that one up. That might work. I'm in the studio hanging out, and y'all know I said it's been a busy morning. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. Y'all know I got up 6 o'clock yesterday morning to hang out with Bitty Penny. Oh my goodness, I'm still on a high from that. And then I had to speak this morning. Uh, so this morning it was great. I'm here. I walked, I cried. After I spoke, I usually, if you know me, then I walk the property and listen at my bishop preach. And I was very much so grateful. And I just said, God, thank you for yet another day. And I hadn't been in the studio this morning other than doing the Zoom, the interview this morning. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, let's cut this down. I think. Oh, Lord, is it down? Don't want to hear myself. All right, there we go. So that way I can have my chats over there. Hello, Yolande. How are you? Julie Parker. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I got two Julies. I got a Julie and a Julia. Oh, Julia. I am so happy to see y'all. Let me cut this up so I can see. That might be why it be seeming so dark. It's my monitor that's dark. Listen, I don't really have much in the puppies. Your puppies are cute. That one puppy, my dog is, yeah. So Lauren is literally, did she move? Yeah, she moved. So my oldest Rottweiler is still doing, she's still doing well, but we, some point we're gonna have to say goodbye. And I'm preparing. I'm better today than I was last week. Let's just say that. So I just finished watching your lovely stream with Bitty Penny from yesterday. Oh, Yolande, thank you. Listen, did you hear me? Did you hear me give you a shout like I was over there on your channel? I have some things that I have inspired. You inspired me literally right now. My gel printing stuff. So much so that I went to look for it. I was just like, darn, where is it? You know how y'all know when you clean your studio up or you put something somewhere and you're just like, well, what did I do with it? You put it up because you're trying to organize and it just wasn't working. But I know where it is now. I can see it looking at it. So gel printing is probably going to come out on the desk today. I'm not sure, but I wanted to walk through some things that, first of all, that I started my morning off with. And that's for those that don't know, it's Suicide Awareness, Suicide Prevention Month. And I am actually a parent who has had a child. My oldest daughter committed suicide. So it's not something that I need to be aware of or whatever. It's a journey that I live. But I do like to serve as a mouthpiece to parents that maybe have that question. Karen, did you know? Because that's the question most people ask. Was there a sign? And so I want to just challenge everybody, whether you're an empty nester, whether you're a mother, you're a new mother, whatever. If you have someone that's in and around you and they're showing different, let's use different views of their life or something that's out of the ordinary, maybe just have a conversation with them. Talk to them. Introduce yourself to them and let them know that you're here for them. Because sometimes, I'm not saying all the times, because I do believe when someone definitely don't want to be here anymore, they by any means necessary. But you never know what your kind words or your sharing your art with someone or sharing your studio or sharing paying it forward or paying it back with coffee. Somebody behind you pay for their coffee. You never know what people need in this world, and especially in the climate right today. Because I read after I got off of my interview, I went back because my daughter left me a letter. She left me a 3-page letter, and I read it again today. And I said, well, baby girl, you wouldn't be no happier with this world than you were 18 years ago. Because the love that people, I'm not going to say all people, I can say over here in my crafty world, my creative space or whatever, all we want to do is create. We want to paint. We want to just have fun and slap some paint on some jelly plate, slap some paint on some cards, whatever. And all of the other things, we know it's there. We do. We're not saying that we're oblivious to what's going on in the world. We just say if we can't do anything about it, let me get over here and speaking for me in my studio is let me get over here in my studio and slap some paint on some paper, share some joy, bring some joy. And that's what I wanted to do today. Sunday fun time with Prince in the studio. Literally. This is what I was doing. This is what I was doing. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and yes, I know that feeling. It's like I hide things from myself. I end up yelling, yeah, what? Where did I put it? And I pulled out my scanner. So it's right here on the desk. And as I was sitting here, I left and went in the living room, and I was trying not to be in here. I really was, y'all. I said I wasn't. I told them on last week. I said I'll see y'all Monday. And, Beth, I was like, I'm not going to open up my Happy Mail until Monday. And, Beth thought I was getting my scanning cut, for Happy Mail, but it wasn't. Not yet, though. Not yet. But I didn't do some research. I had somebody that's on my team do some research and, so it probably will be coming. Hello, Beth. I didn't want to text you. I kind of just wanted people to just organically pop in. I didn't want to send any messages. I just wanted whoever wanted to show up, saw the light if they wanted to come. I didn't want no pressure, right? See, I can't stay, just wanted to pop in and say, hey, hello, Beth. Okay, Beth, since you're not going to stay, hold on, let me start with you. Okay, let's move the scanner over here and the print's over there. But look at y'all. I want you to go over to, let's see, I don't have a, oh Lord, let me see where I can do it for myself. Hold on. I want you guys to go and get these. These are so stinking cute. And they were designed by the one and only Beth, the Happy Planner Crafty. But in the last couple of ones, they went on some regular paper. I thought I had enough paper in there, so I'm going to have to print these out on cardstocks because I wanted them on cardstocks. Okay, come on. Oh, Lord, I'm asking my computer to do too much. I'm on stream, and then I'm asking it to work and do something. So it's like, wait a minute, lady. Okay, whenever you get a chance, just pull it up. That's me talking to my computer. But aren't these cute? These are so cute. These are stupid cute. And she used the inspiration for all of her friends, so we can go through them, and you probably can see somebody. Let me see. I might be asking my computer to do too much. It's still circling. Hold on. Let me close up all of the other things over here. There we go. And now let me see if I can get it, because I want to make it easy for y'all to go get these and use them in your because she plans on you using them in your in your creativity, however you want to use them. Did you find the one inspired by you? I think so. I well see, I haven't been through all of them. Wait, hold on. I know that's Bill and that's Mary. That was easy. But then I don't know. He has a beard, so I was like, I don't know if that's Bill or not. And I wanted to say, like, is this one Eddie or I don't know if Casey. I don't know how much. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. Let me just leave my internet alone for that way it kicks me off. I think it was. Hold on. I thought I. Let me see. Let me see. Let me flip through them, y'all, because I'm making y'all very dizzy. First of all, because I got real excited because I printed them all out. But they are super duper cute. Oh my God. And I like that some of them had backgrounds. I did like that. And then, like, I want to say this is dye, but I'm not sure. And then some people, I physically, technically don't know what they look like. Let's put it that way. I haven't gone down the rabbit hole. If you don't follow me on social media, then I don't know. Um, but yes, aren't you cute? They just feel so cute. She's cute. She's just like, she looks like she needs to have one of those, what's those snarky remarks? Like, I don't know. Is that dye? I don't know. Okay, now we're getting into cardstock. There we go. The other one was on regular 24-pound paper. But I like to put them, I'm going to put them on my cardstock because that way when I cut them out, I'm going to cut them all out. And I want them all to be the same size. And I'm going to put them on my desk. So it's either her. I think it's her. And I think all of them are not together because I'm thinking her. Because she got paint. She got slapping paint. She got roses. That just looks like me going out sitting in the field. You know, so I think this is it. Is this it? That is dye? Okay, that was dye. Okay. So I think it's that one, but that's Mary for sure. We know with the craft roulette wheel, that was a dead giveaway. And I'm not sure. Again, I'm quite sure it's because, again, I don't know what people look like. So I feel like when I do put that Zoom link and say who's going to join me on Zoom, I think everybody needs to join me on Zoom. We're going to flip this thing from the YouTube to the Zoom. And I think this is Tracy. Tracy from Mindless Crafting. Because she had, where was it? I think it was a library card. Looked like a library card. Maybe. I'm not sure. But you'll let me know. It is. Okay, I was right about me. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So it's just so cute. But is this not very creative? Like that daggum Beth? She's sitting over there on some things. And then I was trying to figure out, well, which one was Bitty Penny? And I was just like, oh, okay, I don't know. Because I literally just saw Bitty Penny for the first time in, like, face to face yesterday morning. Okay, so see, these need to go together because that's Mary. And then one back there was Mary. But y'all need to go on her Ko-fi, and get these and add these to your art. Well, I guess I thought there was one. So I got a couple. Okay, I got a couple. Maybe see, I can't let the hair fool me. Wait, so Beth, did you do one of yourself? I didn't even think to ask that question. Hey, Norma. Okay, so I thought it was one already in here. Okay, there it is. I knew. Oh, that's what it is. She's on the page with somebody else. Okay, but we still want her to be all together. So that way when I print them all, when I cut them all up, I want all of them to be together. And then eventually, I will write, well, I won't, if you're not on the live, you don't know who is who. So you wasn't privy to the live. I'll leave it like that. Oh, you did? Okay, so I'll have to figure out, who you is. Who you is. So I'm going to have to go and scope out your Facebook and see who you is. Look at that. Okay. But these are fun. So Beth has these over on her Ko-fi account. And I was trying, I really, really, really want to put the link to it in the chat because you can go and get yours. But my computer just is saying it doesn't want to pull it up. And I just don't understand why it won't do it. Like, it's Kofi. Like, I feel like that's what it is. it's pulling up everything else. Let me see if there's another way. Hey Beth, yes, Beth, can you text it to me real quick and then I'll just pull it out of the text and then just put it in the chat. That's what I can do because it's not letting me do it at all. And that's just not cool. If I'd have thought about it, y'all, I would have had it up. But I didn't think about it. I just had it up here on my desk. And please don't forget to hit the thumbsy upsies. I just had the thumbs up myself because I'll forget. Norma, how is your Sunday? Norma, I got Norma mail. I got my package, my happy mail, it's right here. So it was supposed to be for Monday because remember I said I wasn't coming. But sending you sunshine and laughter. We'll keep the over there. But we got a lot of little card with a lot of goodies. And I like everything in here because we're going to use everything in here. Computers have a mind of their own. Listen, mine usually doesn't have to work on Sunday, so it's probably trying to figure out what are you doing. That's probably what it's trying to do. It's trying to figure out what are you doing. I'm like, look, this is be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10. Yes, because we do have to sit still sometime. But all of these little slick little pieces of paper in here, and then she wrote me a little note. I love this, and I'm going to use it all. And is yes, we are. Sure did. I love little notes. I like when I get notes. So that way I can take it and put my card up with all the other ones when I get. There we go. But here's the thing. I also had to open around this because I didn't want to rip it here. But we love him because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. That, when I got that, the mailman said, boy, I tell you, that's a good one right there. And I was like, what? And then he gave it to me turned over like this. So I had to, then I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And so I walked up the driveway with the mail. And then I was like, oh, wait, who's it from? Then I flipped it over. But so Norma, my mailman, was happy with your message. And I'm quite sure other people were happy with it because that came very, 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 very unscathed from the mail. You see what I'm saying? So let's see. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. So, let's see if I can pull it up on my phone. I don't know if Beth was still here. Did she hear me or is she trying to do it? I'm not sure. Oh, Lauren is moving around. Okay, there it is. But then I probably have to log in on my account. Sweet hubby brought me a coffee. That's so sweet. I can't drink coffee right now. I need to drink some water because I ate and my, what do you call that thing? My numbers are they're going up, so I can't drink coffee right now. Oh, they're going back. It's going down now. It only spiked because I ate something that I knew it was going to make it go up, but it's okay. Hello, Pamela. How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen. Y'all, so okay. When that scan and cut come to my house, it's because she said I needed it and she knows how I need it and she knows what I'm gonna do. So all things pretty, which is Pamela, that's why it's finally. And I found a good deal off of what is it? Macari? Yeah, y'all don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. So it works out. But so yeah, if we can get y'all the link, and I'm gonna try to get you the link so that you can get this, or if you go over on Happy Place Crafting anywhere on Facebook or whatever, and you can go in and get this file, all of them. You get to choose whatever you want, or you want all of them. I'm telling you, get all of them because they so stinking cute. They just so cute. I can just see them already with a sentiment dropped on them. It's just like, look at her. She's saying sentiments put on them. And I'm just pulling these out the drawer, just dropping them on. Look at that. So I'm going to cut mine up, though, and I'm going to make them nice. I'm going to give them a home. Hey, Maddie. How are you? Pamela, is that your name? All things is Pamela. Hello, what are we creating today? We don't know. I need a scan and cut. Norma, go on Macari. There are some more left on Macari, but I will say now, I got the hey Shay, I got the I kept looking, and then I put in there what I wanted, and Makari sent me a. I guess the lady put it up last night, and I was just like, "Oh, wait, okay, here we go." So I gave her an offer. So for she said, "Oh, sorry, phone was stuck." LOL. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. How is this gonna work? Copy. Let's see how it's gonna paste. Oh, yes, that is. It's going to do it. Okay, great. Okay, there we go, y'all. There we go. So y'all click on her Ko-fi, tomato, peonies, pecan, I don't know exactly, but click on that and you can go and get your own. You can get all of these, which these were inspired by all of us, everybody that's in Beth's lane or crafting. And you see Bill, we know this is Bill, right? And yeah, I'm not going to say them all. I said the ones that she said, yeah. So if you kept up, then you kept up. Other than that, it's a nice little game to see who is who. And so I was happy to pick me out, but and a couple of people. So we're going to go. But go get yours. You go get yours. I got mine. Go get yours. And do what you will with them, except give them away. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I think the file, if you're a member, I think it's free. Um, Make sure, because I'm a member of her over there, so I'm not sure. So, um, what do you call it, Beth? Make sure you give out. Don't let me be giving out the wrong information. So you say what needs to be said about these, okay? But happy Sunday for everybody that's coming in. I want y'all to know because I like to keep y'all up to date with what's going on over here at Slapping Paint on Paper. Listen, where we create joy in the studio, what? One brushstroke at a time. We are 250 watch hours from our goal. That's all I wanted to say. That was it. And so with that said, and I said, well, let me put up a plan and see what we're going to do. Because my goal was to have it my goal was to have it before August was up. But y'all know, all things works together for the good of those that love the Lord. And I'm not rushing things. I want things to be done decent and in order and without burning myself out. Because I am definitely not Pam. I cannot do a 17-hour. If I do a 17-hour, I will have well over. I don't think I can do it. And but I don't know. I can slap some paint on some paper, but I gotta get some sleep too. So if y'all would hit the thumbsies upsies, and if you can hang out, great. If you can't, no worries. We just gonna do some things. So that was the one thing. Since Beth said she's not gonna be hanging around long, I wanted to show you guys this. So everybody click that link. Let me see if I can pin that link so it can kind of reside at the top. Is that Debbie J? I feel like somebody is in here. All these famous people coming in my chat. Y'all know y'all heard what I call Bitty Penny, right? I tell Bitty Penny she's my Diana Ross in the crafting world because I already have a Prince and a Michael Jackson. Let's see, can I do that from here? I don't think I can do it from here. No, I can't. I didn't give myself any kind of things. Okay, gonna burn. Don't burn dinner. No. Go cook. And thank you. And hopefully everybody goes and get their peoples. But so today, what I was doing in the studio anyway. Hello, Debbie J. How are you? I see you've been making some cards out of this world. I'm just like, whoa. Y'all got me over here in the card making world, and I am loving it. Like Bitty Penny had me on Saturday, had me over here, got me up early in the morning, right? Y'all know, for those that know, I have a mug that says a fun thing to do in the morning is not to talk to me, right? So therefore, for me to be up at 6:30 getting ready for that on Saturday, and then turned around this morning, I had to be up this morning for an interview on talking about it because it's suicide awareness. And so I wasn't planning on coming in the studio because I was feeling pretty good, and I'm still feeling pretty good. And so after I looked at my YouTube sent me a, you know how they send you a thing keeping you updated, and congratulations on this and that, and you're only this and that. And I was like, oh man. And so I was just like, oh, but I'm not going to go live today. I'm good. We're going to hang out. I don't want to, we'll see. And so as the time kept going and I kept being in the studio, and I've been making prints. So which is why I have my scanner out. And I've been scanning my artwork into a file so that I can, sell the prints, not the originals, on some of them. Some of them I do have that I will sell the original, but some of them are very special that I want to keep on hold to them for a while. So as I was sitting here scanning, and then then the eCam popped on, and it was just like, don't you want to push me and go live? Don't you want to hang out? Don't you want to bring somebody some joy today and something? And I was like, okay, well, since you asked, I guess I will, right? I missed something. I'm multitasking again. Who is famous? Debbie J is famous. What you mean, girl? She talking about who is famous. You are famous. Bitty Penny are famous. All these people that y'all have like scrolling around and scooting around, and you're teaching people how to do things. I just love it. I'm just over here learning from the pros. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And just say, like I told Bitty Penny, just say thank you and keep it moving. So, but my Michael Jackson, that's what I was saying. My Michael Jackson is Confident Canvas, which is LaQuisha Hall. She's my Michael Jackson in the craft world. And my Prince in the craft world, the creative space, is Shauna Klingerman. So that's where we all started this journey. And I was just like, oh, y'all are just so like my people. Like, I need to give you names for my fame, let them know how much they meant to me. So as I was talking to Bitty Penny and I were talking yesterday, and I said, you know what? I got to give you a famous name. Like, you got to be somebody that's famous. Like, I don't have a lot of them. But when you come in my life and you come in my space and you touch my heart and you spend time with me and you let me be me, that's the one thing I love. I love people that let me be me. Because Karen has done a lot of showing up for, the other people. And so now in 2024, 2025, and the rest of my life, I'm going to show up as me. And I love those people who love me for being me. And I'm a little transparent. I'm a little transparent. Sometimes, as my mama say, I tell a little bit too much of my business, but God said it's not my business. And if it's going to help someone else to heal and find a little resemblance of what joy and peace looks like when their life is hell and going through all the things, that's what I'm going to do. So that's just that. Speaking of silly, you should have heard my stream today. He. We had some chaos in the audio. Oh, Lord. I really didn't hear it. So thank you so much, Karen. Love you. Thank you, Debbie J. And if y'all not following Debbie J, y'all go follow Debbie J. She going to teach y'all how to do all the things. Debbie J got me wanting, like right now, my live is boring compared to Debbie J. Okay, Debbie J got all the things going on the screen, and I've been sitting up here, and I was just like, oh my goodness. But that's who she is, and I love it though. I love being on her lives. Sometimes I'm just on there and I don't say nothing because I'm doing three things at one time. But the worst thing I've done, and while I've been on a Debbie J's live, is trying to be in a counseling session and being on a Debbie J's live. That's the worst thing I think I've done. So I can't, when I have a session, I can't do Debbie J. I can't do Bitty Penny. I have to be focused on who's in front of me. That's just, again, I told y'all I'm transparent as all get out. Honey, who else would be you? You gotta be you, right? And everybody else that don't like it, kick a rock. Because I want to give everybody a challenge. Be you. Show up as you. I think they're going to love you. Okay, so these are what I scanned today. This is what I scanned today. Oh, aren't they? So this one, and these are, some of them are called Flowers of Love, but most of the ones that kind of, I can't even tell you which ones I needed to have put a sticky note on them, but I didn't. But if they were created during a day that I was in a space, in a sad space or whatever, those are the ones I call Her Tears. So it's a whole thing, a whole little series, and they're called Her Tears. Because sometimes when I'm painting, Sometimes if I'm bent over and I'm having a conversation with myself, or if I'm having one of those days where I'm thinking about my daughter and my son, and for those that don't know, I'm the mother of 7 children, 2 that are already my heavenly angels, and I have 14 grandchildren, and my oldest granddaughter is one of my heavenly angels. And so I create joy. I come in the studio to slap paint on paper. I started for my own sanity, and it has come and evolved into helping other people not maybe learn how to watercolor and create, from a place of pain, but I've created a whole community over here just around fun, slapping paint on paper. That's just it. That's where it started. And so sometimes when the tears hit the paper, I don't wipe them off. I take the paintbrush and I will take the paintbrush. That's why I say I'm over here healing one brush stroke at a time. So if the tear hit there, I would take it and just, work it in. So you get actual DNA in some of these. And instead of trying to one time I was just like, oh my goodness, I just cried so much. The flower was just all messed up. But you know what? When I looked at that thing and stood back and looked at it the next day, God started talking to me through the flower. He's like, I need you to show up on YouTube. This is before. He said, I need you to show up. Somebody needs to hear you. Somebody needs to know that I'm still here and I'm still the same loving God. And I was like, I don't want to tell my business. And he'll be like, well, Karen, it's not your business. It's my business. And I want to put you out there so people can see that there is still hope. There is still joy. If they just go through some things in the silence, the quietness of life, be truthful with themselves. And I'm here for them because God never said we wouldn't go through some things. But he did promise that he'll be here with us always. And that, if you get nothing else from me over here on my channel, that is one thing I want you to know. I can truthfully say, after having to say goodbye to 2 children, that God is still, he still is. So, and then some of the, like this one, I remember doing this one. I remember it. And it's like the vibrancy of the purple was, I thought it wasn't going to dry good, but it did. It did. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to keep up with chat and talk and look down and do all the things. I had no idea that you hung out in my lives. Yes, I do. And I'm on your, I'm new to that too. What's that thing? Where's my phone? I can never remember what it is. I have to see the app. Dun, 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 dun. It's not on this phone. Oh, I'm on the phone that it's on. Y'all know, Debbie, that other thing you got. Cordelia, how are you? Happy Sunday. Um, God, what is it called? That thing over there. I'm on your in that Discord. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Look, Cordelia coming in answering the question. She's like, yes, Discord. But I forget to look at Discord. And by the time I go back to Discord, it'd be so many messages. I'd be like, oh, this worse than a chat. But I'm trying to do better because there's some great stuff in Discord. So this one right here, can't remember, but I think it was a new brush strokes. And then, so this is the other thing that I wanted to, because I was talking to my mentor this morning after the interview I had. And she reminded, and she said something, and I was just like, no, hold on. Before you finish your conversation, before you finish what you're saying, it's coming. But she was going somewhere I wasn't going. I really wasn't thinking about. I was thinking about, like, I want my flowers, not so much as these, but some of the flowers that I do. And if you've been following me, you'll know some of my flowers. I don't think there are none in this bunch right here. But I want to be able to turn some of my beautiful flowers into like a stamp, so that for the people that can't, they say, I just can't do your flowers, which, I've embraced my own uniqueness. They can have the stamp and they can stamp and then, do what they want to do and make a card. So that was one of the things that I want the scanning cut, because I've been trying to do all things with my Cricut and it just ain't worked. And we've been trying to do that thing now for about 5 years. And so if it's going to cause me stress, y'all, I ain't doing it. That's just it. I want to create joy. I do not want to create frustration. I do not want to create pain. I do not want to create a headache. So I like to create joy. This one I put tape on it so it can go into a frame. So you can like put it into a frame. But what I want to do is this month, for the rest of the month of September, because it's suicide awareness, it's suicide prevention. Oh, definitely, Julie, with the stencils. Definitely with that. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Um, I wanted to offer like some people, if they see some things that happen to be on my website, and that will be slappingpaintonpaper.com. If you see anything that's on there, I can pull the original out because those are originals on there. I can pull the original out and scan it. And so just like Beth is doing her thing for this year, I mean this month with these, I was just like, well, you know what? For the month of September, if someone wants a print, digital print, I will give you the digital print of whatever piece of artwork that you see out of these stacks. And then the good thing is, check this out. Here's the good thing. The art piece is not just one. So if four people wanted, I think I saw yellow in the chat. If four people wanted the yellow flowers, then it's like scan it and you send it to, four people. Y'all get that. Y'all know how this works. I'm just new to it all, And that's why I was saying about all things pretty. She's been speaking into my life for years, and it's just like I wasn't getting it. That's all I can say. I wasn't getting exactly what she was saying. Between her and my daughter, when I got excited and was talking about the thing and talking about after the scan and cut, I think on Thursday or Friday or whatever, and my daughter's like, "Yeah, that's what I was talking to you about." And it's like, "My bad. I'm late to the party." Okay, just we hear when we hear, we hear when we hear. But I have artwork on top of artwork on top of artwork on top of artwork on top of artwork, because this is how I've been able to keep my sanity after the loss of my son. It will be October the 4th of next month will be 6 years since his death. And August the 24th was 18 years since my daughter and granddaughter's death. Art has saved my whole sanity. Art has saved me from really wanting to go into a depressed hole and just tell the whole world, bleep, 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 I don't want to do it no more. And being that God keeps waking me up, I could be a whole nag, a whole rag, a whole whatever you want to call it. But the joy that I found in slapping paint on paper, man. So I want to share, and I want to continue to share and always inspire and encourage someone to always, always, always find joy. Even though the road seems like it's rough and you may feel like this just ain't working for me or whatever. Find a glimmer of hope. And anything, like go through my replays, be team replay or whatever, and find something, because I feel like I show up, I wake up every day and I be like, God, what do you want today? What we doing today? What you want me to say today? So much so I woke up this morning and here I am. It's Sunday afternoon rather. And I'm on here and y'all are here. And like they say, you show up, push the button. If people come, they come. If they don't, then we'll just have team replay, right? Mine is still in the top of the closet. Oh, wait. I love my scan and cut. Just don't use it enough. Right. Okay. Cordelia, your scan and cut is in the top of the closet. Well, here's the thing. Let me tell y'all something. Over there on Macari, I'm just trying to tell you, people are wanting these scan and cuts now. And they don't want to pay $600 and $700 for them. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you, Shay. Those multicolored ones. Oh, the multicolored ones. So y'all know it's a 30-second delay. So by the time I get the chat, I'd be like, oh, I done probably skipped past the multicolored one several times. But it's okay. That's why I'm trying to sit on them. And so give the chat time to move or what have you. I think Karen needs to go live with me sometime and show me how to paint this. Lord have mercy. You just go slap me on a Sunday. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like I told Bitty Penny. My mentor told me to agree with God and agree with God quickly. So you tell me date and time, as long as it don't interfere with me and Bitty Penny, because we're going to be painting poinsettias for Christmas cards. I'm excited about that because I'm probably going to send out some Christmas cards this year. I'm just super duper excited. I meant to pull out my poinsettias. This one didn't get finished, and I don't know why, but it still speaks volume to me. It really does. Like, I know it didn't get finished, and if you know me, oh, I know what it was because the leaves are red. So this was something I did with my monochromatic, because remember we did monochromatic for August. We only used whatever color that was. Red, I think we had red, yellow, blue, and green, and I still have them. Hello, Barb. I didn't know what time you were going to your thing, so I didn't want to interfere and make you feel pressured. I say if she see the light on, she'll get here. I figured everybody that needs to be here, they'll get here. That was just it. I love to do that with y'all, but she streams so early in the morning. Doesn't she? Oh, Lord. Yesterday morning, she had me up. I was up. Oh, my goodness. My husband's like, the night before, he's like, you going to bed early? I was like, I got to be up. I got to be on Bitty Penny's live early in the morning. So I got to get up and make sure my voice was up. And I still feel like I was sounding like the frog was still in. That is what it is. So this one was blue. Now that I'm flipping. This one is blue. This one was red, and that means we're going to probably come across another one. My sister is also a barber. No worries, my class is in 30. Okay, cool. There you go. Barbara is here. Her and Pamela, All Things Pretty, they started with me on this journey before there was ever a journey. So they saw something in me that I was just like, I'm just slapping paint on paper trying to keep from crying and cussing somebody out. But they saw the progression. And that's another thing. I've seen how much I've grown in my art. And I am so pleased with me. Like, so much so, I started out, I gave myself 7 tips to create joy. Number one, use what you have. I'm going to give them to y'all because I know I heard you asking, well, what's these 7 tips, Karen? Let me give them to you. Number one is use what you have. Number two, don't give into roadblocks. Number three, never be intimidated. Never, ever, ever, ever. Who cares what somebody else is doing? Don't be intimidated. It's just not for you. It's not your journey. It's not your time. Stay in your lane so that God can mold you in the gift that He's given you. Looking at somebody else's gift, maybe telling God, okay, you didn't make me good enough, or you didn't do, you know what I'm saying? So stay in your own lane and never be intimidated by what someone else is doing. Number 4, don't overthink it. Just slap it down. Just slap it down. Number 5, always practice, 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 practice. I showed y'all what my humble beginnings look like. This one I think is a humble beginning. Just practice, 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 practice. Number 6, if you practice, 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 you know what's going to happen? You're going to embrace your uniqueness. That's what I've walked into. I've walked into who I am. And number 7, have fun. Please have fun. Okay, I don't want to miss nothing. Okay, you said something about SNC being over 600. There is SC model for 400. Yeah, that one. I got Scan and Cut on sale for Cordelia. When did you get yours? Karen, Saturday Bitty Penny goes live much later than usual. Saturday Bitty Penny goes live much later than usual. This past Saturday? Because I thought she'd be up like on. Is that what you're saying, Maddie? Yeah, humble beginnings. Cordelia, right. My mom-in-law gave me first. It's how it gave me the upgrade. Yep. Too hard on yourself. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay, I be wanting to keep up. I be wanting to keep up there. So, what I've learned going down the Scan and Cut, the one that I was talking about, like $600-700, it has Disney on it. Let me clear that up. It has Disney on it. Michael's has one, and I got super excited, right? Because I was like, oh, I can just put it on my Michael's card. Then I can get my discount. Then I got $20 in rewards. How many of y'all know I can't use none of that? I can probably get it with on my Michael's card. Could have, but I don't got one now on for Macari, so we good. But the ones that I saw were like, they have Disney. And I'm assuming somewhere down the line, Disney jumped on the scan and cut bandwagon, or however, they collaborated. Okay, during the week, Bitty Penny goes live at 6 a.m. Oh, so you telling me I was blessed to be on at 8. I got you, Maddie. Yes. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Oh, I just wouldn't have even rolled over for Bitty Penny and nobody at 6 o'clock in the morning. Although last night I was up at 3 o'clock only because I had to speak this morning. And usually when I have to speak, my stomach just really does a thing. So I was that was a little different. I even pulled up Pam's live and was listening and thought maybe watching the scroll of the chat would put me to sleep, and I was waking up more. I cut that thing off so fast. I was like, go to sleep. You do not want to have bags under your eyes when you're speaking. You want to be cute because y'all know me. I got to be cute. If you don't know, I got to be cute. Got to be cute. And I'm cute now. Did you see my comment about what I struggle with? Oh, no, look, Julie, let me scroll back up. It takes persistence and being brave, and don't be too hard on yourself. Speaking about me now. Ah, is that the one? Got you. Yes, I did see that, and I received that. The persistent comment. Yeah, that was it. Thank you. And y'all know, y'all give me all kinds of motivation and courage over here. I'm just letting you know. That's why I be over here. Let's see, what was this one? Oh, this one was Renew Your Joy, Renew My Joy. This one, oh yeah, this is old school. Renew My Joy. There is beauty in my brokenness. Forgiveness. I am worthy. See, I journal on my art too. So I wish I could be cute. WJ, you are cute. What you mean? You are cute, and your husband have his cute feet up on the thing. At least that one video he had his feet up. Everybody was talking about his feet. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Okay, hold on. Now we're gonna walk through because I feel like those are the ones that I've already scanned. So these have already gotten scanned. Those are cute swatches on that purple one. Is that a stamp? Purple one, is that a stamp? Purple. Yes, that's a stamp. So this stamp right here actually is Christy Rice. Yep. It is. Is it? Hold on. Yes, it has to be. That's the only place I got those from. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I take that back. It is a stamp, though. It is a stamp. But I thought it was my Christy Rice because I have all of these that's in the box. But this one was one that I pulled out of my Heidi Swap. It was a Heidi Swap stamp that was something about keeping notes or something. And I was just like, well, let me see if I can just stamp that on here and use it for the color palette, which was the color sap green, quinacridone purple, and amethyst. Yeah, so it is. And I want to say it's the Heidi Swap one. That's what I do with my stamps. But there is this one, swatching stamps, that I did get from Christy Rice, which is, if you can see them on the box, those are all of the things. So I love a good stamp, and especially when I can slap some watercolor on them. So you can kind of, that's what I thought it was, this one, but it's not. Yeah, and you get like the pencils, all those. Yeah, that's that. Um, so oh, there they are. Hold on. Come here, guys. I'm gonna show you. You wanna be seen? We have to make sure artwork wants to be seen. At least I y'all talk to y'all stuff. I talk to mine. I do. But let's move these. I need to keep them in order because these have been scanned. Put them over there. These have not. And this one, I'm going to have to cut it. Y'all, I don't want to cut it. But I'm going to have to cut it. Or my daughter she told me something that's going to be, it's going to require work. Okay? It's going to require work. Scan half and then scan the other half, and then put it in Adobe and then put it back together. And I was like, well, how about I scan it and I send it to you and you do all that? Because I don't want to do all that. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, that stamp can be used as a reminder me. Yes. So Julie, that's what I think it was. It was something, if y'all Y'all have Heidi Swap. That's where I'm almost certain that's where that came from. Because I used to be part of her stamp club, and I was getting all them daggum stamps, and I wasn't using them. I wasn't. I was not. Have you heard me? Yes, I'm always talking to my stuff. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, yeah. But this is this is my brain on declutter. This is what I would do, and I feel like I did this on live. I feel like either I recorded it or maybe I did it for my Patreon. I'm not sure, but it's Denise Love inspired because I have Skillshare only for her. Just saying. And we go in there, and when she doing stuff, I would spend hours, hours just watching her, do the things, and then I'll just be like, okay, because I'd never want to do it exactly. Then I want to take it and just like, okay, let's see, let's get some paint and let's slap some paint on some paper. There's never an end result in mind for me. I'm never gonna really. I know I'm going to paint flowers or like, I know I'm going to possibly do, when I do gel printing, I don't have colors that, well, I don't care if the colors are going to make some mud or make some whatever. I know the end result is going to be just what my heart needs. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's one of those things that I pulled out maybe 10 things and I put it on my desk. And I'd be like, you can only use these items. You can't go anywhere else in the studio and get nothing else. And so the colors, you can see how the colors are all the same. I couldn't go get no more colors. And I didn't even ask myself, why these colors, Karen? Like now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, Dad, why these colors? But when I look back on it, it makes me feel so good. Like this one is kind of, you can, do I have frames up here? Y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all about a dumb moment this morning. My daughter, boy, she just made me feel so dumb. And it wasn't she was trying to, but woo, I felt so dumb. I was like, well, I need to have it where it's clear. Right? Okay, listen, Julie, you put Froyle in the chat, and my goodness, let me show you something. Okay. I saw Froyle and on Skillshare, right? It's so interesting that you put that in chat. And so I looked at something last week, and so I was just like, oh, I need to put my gel print um, on something clear. So I went to Hobby Lobby. They didn't have it. So I went to, what's that store? Lowe's, and got me some plexiglass. But then it doesn't have a handle on it. And so when I saw Froyle, I was like, oh, I like her. So I went down, and she had it in the chat. And so I got them. So I got them. I love them. Y'all can see the handle. Y'all, can you see it? But here's the thing, y'all. Y'all can see through this, right? I'm finna be real transparent of just how just I just feel this little. She was in a dollar store, and her dollar store is amazing. Her $1.25 or her $1.50 store. And so I was like, hey, look at that. That looks clear. And she's like, yeah, but it's little. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I said, well, this is what I need, right? And so she's like, I said, I got these off of Amazon from one of the people that I was watching, but I think I clicked the wrong one because they're not clear, right? And so I held it up to her, and I held it up to the FaceTime, and she's like, well, did you take the seal off of it? I was like, what seal? She's like, Mom, I'm quite sure it's a frost, and you need to just peel it off of both sides. And I went and I peeled that thing off, and I said, oh my goodness, I feel so dumb. And so I sat up there, and as I was peeling them off, I was like, I'm going to tell the people about how dumb I was and how stupid I was. And I just did not know that you need to peel it off. Listen, I'm going to have fun. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. We just, we're just flowing on Sunday fun time. And if the gel plate hit them, it's going to hit them. But I got them. I got my handles. I got them. Got them. Link to these, please. Oh, listen. Let's see if I can give you the link based on because I couldn't get that Ko-Fi link up there. Let's see if it'll do. Oh, it's working. Maybe it was just stuck. Okay. Well, give me all right. Thank you. All right. But y'all, I had to laugh at myself. And then my daughter, she's like, I said, girl, thank you. I said, I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she's like, oh, you're welcome. I was like, I just could not believe it. I just could not believe it. I had to laugh at myself. When I tell you I had fun laughing, I'm laughing at myself now. So listen, y'all laugh at yourself sometime because I'm not gonna blame it on age. I just didn't do it. I wouldn't have thought that it was a film on it to protect it from getting scratched. Like after she told me to take it off, it was like, oh yeah, duh. So I had to laugh at myself. Okay, let me see, let me see, let me see. And you get three of them. That was the beauty of it. You get three of them. And they are cleared. Cleared. They're called clear cutting boards. That's what they are. And let's see, let's see, let's see. There we go. All right, cool. All right, boom. Copy that, boom. Paste that, boom, and boom. Okay, there we go. And there are three different sizes. So my little one can go, my 5x7 can go on here. My 8x10, well, yeah, can go on here. And I don't have a one that's this big. This one is a, what size is it? Since I got all the information out, it is a do 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 do. So it's a 12x7, a 9x6, and I feel like I'm missing one. Where's the other one? Oh, wait, 15x9, 12x7, and 9x6. Yeah. And it wasn't a bad price. And they are very, 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 very thick. Very, very thick. So I'm gonna have fun with those. And all the thing I wanted was the handle. So go figure. I like cute things. Y'all remember I told y'all I like cute things because I'm cute. We just gotta have. Okay, let's go back over here. I just had to share because I told her I was gonna tell y'all all about that. I did. And I had to be true to my word because I told y'all I'm very transparent over here. I laugh at myself so that I can find joy. All right, I made some frames out of just regular old paper. It's okay. Okay, OMG, I'm going through my email and I was featured in the Pear Blossom Press newsletter yesterday. Oh, snap! Congratulations. Oh, I'm going to keep you in my ear. Okay, Barb, I'll make sure I do no sound effects since you have your AirPods in. And I will try not to make you laugh out loud. I will try not to. I couldn't find anything when I was looking and ended up splurging on the plates for die cutting. You ended up splurging on the plates for die cutting. Was that for something else? I'm trying to keep up. This will be great for holding your silicone mat for your ink blending. Oh, easy to move stuff out of the way and let them dry. Oh, see, I didn't think about that. All right. So this right here is my little, I had a white one, but because I feel like that, all that color is taking over and I don't like that. So let's see if I can find that one in the mid. Oh, there. No, that's not it either. Or maybe I used it. I don't know. All my card making stuff got put up. Yeah, I think maybe I used it. Can I use the back of this? Yeah, we can use the back of this. This is all I want. I just wanted to be clear. So, spending more that costs more, yeah. So you can see on this, if I chose to cut this out, let's plug this laptop up so it don't, I see it getting ready to go. It's going down. I have to go. Nice to catch you live, Karen. Hey, thank you, Yolande. I appreciate you for showing up. And thank you for your video on your tour because it surely did inspire me with all of my gel printing needs. And I got me some whites and did and some oil. Sure did. I just want y'all to know I be listening to y'all. I be listening. If it's gonna make my life better, I be listening. Thank you. No sound effects. Nope. People look at me and like, what's their deal? I miss what Karen is using it for. What I'm using the acrylic things for. Let me make sure I'm answering the right question. You mean what am I using these for, Shay? Look, Barb, tell them to follow, to subscribe. Slap and paint on paper, please and thank you. We are on the end. So Shay, I just want to make sure this is what you're asking what I'm going to use this for. And don't threaten me with a good time. I'll be happy to show you. Boom. Look at her. She cute. She fits perfectly too. Look at her. Her cute. I'll be trying to keep all the bubbles out. Uh, but yes, so my jelly print. And then I got it so that I can hold it up and turn it over and see what's on the bottom. Yes. So that's what I'm going to use it for, Shay, is this is my jelly. And if you do, so jelly, they call it jelly because it looks like jelly, but is it silicone? What is this thing made of? I don't know what they're made of. Don't make me lie. Y'all know me with watercolors. Until I wanted to go down the rabbit hole of what's in my watercolors, I didn't. I just like having fun. But I do know it feels like jelly. It's just whatever. But I wanted it to be on here. Sorry, I had a long lag. That's all right. No worries. I think I got one over here. So, I have two things. Oh man, so fun, right, Julie? Barb, I used to take books to work to read on my lunch break. Yeah. Oh. Um, and so when I put the main reason I wanted it and is so that you put your paint on the front and you do all the stuff or whatever. And when I saw Patricia over on PM Artist Studio turn hers over, and I was just like, oh, can't turn mine over, which is why I got the plexiglass. But then the plexiglass is fine, but it had paint all over it, whatever. So I like this one because it has a handle, and all I got to do is just be like flip it over, and then when I want to move it from left to right, it's all I got to do is slide it over there, because y'all know we're going to do three things at one time because we're going to give it time to dry, right? So, and listen, Shay, it's not my idea. I wish I could take credit, but Froyle is the one that I saw with this actual gel, this actual cutting board, because it's a cutting board. And you might have one in your house. I had one, but it's wood. I wanted the see-through. So that's that. We're gonna leave her sitting right there because she might be showing up today. We don't know. Hi, Angie Downs. Happy Sunday. I was just rewatching Karen on Bitty Penny and stopped to subscribe and found that you're live. Oh, looky. I love it. Yes, I said I wasn't going live, and here I am. Here I am. I've seen this using large, thin acrylic blocks. Yes, and the one that I got, they are actually, if you think about going into Lowe's, getting the what is that thing? Plexiglass. But this is the other thing, and I don't know if that's gonna do it, but my plexiglass had started scratching already. So again, I'm a little bougie with my supplies. I am. You will still get paint on them, but I get my little metal troll out and scrape it off. Yeah, I'm okay with getting the paint on, so that's why I wanted to be able to flip it though. I want to be able to flip it and see more so what's on the bottom. I'm gonna slap paint on everything, so I don't care about getting paint on it. All right. Okay, so this one, and y'all can help me out. So if y'all feel that I should just cut this, just cut it. Like this could be a print. Look at that. Look, if you put that into a thingy, put it into what do you call this? A frame, then you have a mini print. Or you can take it, I like to use the frames to kind of frame it out and see what it looks like, right? Oh, I like this one. Oh, I love this one. This one's nice. Oh, that's pretty. So, see, that's kind of answering my question. Um, the point was, was I going to leave it whole and just scan it in and makes it to go back cold? Because this paper is, I want to say, oh, I moved it, but it is huge. It's bigger than, I think it's bigger than 10 by 12. But I had fun slapping paint on it, putting it in, putting down the put down painter's tape, which is another one of those fabulous things that All Things Pretty is just like, hey, put some tape on it and do your flowers. And so now we're over here putting tape on everything. But check this one out. I should have a damp flannel and a wipe too. So that's why I got wipes. Julie, that was another thing that Yolande, who was just on here, what is it? Her Devon Rex for Art. That's what she said. Like she used some wipes. And I told my husband, I said, hey, next time we go to Costco, make sure I get a case of wipes because I'm going to use them. Right? Because I've been using them and it was so much easier with the wipes than trying to do everything. Tammy! Hey, 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 Tammy. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I see cards, but I always see cards. Maddie, let me tell you something. I'm starting to see cards too. Like, you wait till I show you my basket. The baskets of cards is next. This one is definitely going to get cut up because I definitely see little mini prints in this one already. Like, I think my daughter told me she wants me to kind of do a big canvas, get a big canvas and do some of these in bigger scale. Or actually not that one. She wants this one. Oh, that's where my frames are. That's where the frames are. Okay, we're stepping. Jelly print is going to skip the line real quick. This is the one she was just like, oh, you need to do something like this on a bigger scale so I can put it in the house. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, look at that. So I said, well, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again, but I can do something like that. But when I put it in the frames, and these are gel prints, when I put them in the frame, it made it look so much better. Like that's fabulous, right? And the negative space that's in this one, I like that. I love the negative space even more. That's what Zippy had said. Y'all know Zippity, what is it? Zippity doo-dah? She had said, it was talking about the negative space. And I was like, I love that. And frame that out. And then you still got some of the gold that's sitting back there. Just love it. Just love it. Did you make the frames yourself? Yes, I did. Listen here. Did I just not say Zippity? Did you just drop out of there? Did you just drop out? We're talking about that negative space. So I'm going to do something else. And this has metallic in it. Okay, so this pull is from this. So remember what I was saying about I wanted to be able to see the clearness. So if I had been able to flip it, I would have seen what was going to come. So that worked out. Sachets in with much church fanagoing, frame hole. I love those. Be right back. I will ask again later. What are we asking? What did Julie ask? Why do you not think of making panels of goodness like that for card making? Oh, why do I not think of? Oh, okay. She says why does not. Okay. Yep, I never liked my prints, so I finally cut them down to card size, and I am slowly turning them into card backgrounds. I popped in as you were saying it, right? Look at it. That worked out great. But I just do the frames because I want to see what they look like maybe in a frame. And, y'all know whatever they talk to me and start telling me they want to do, I'm going to do. But these right here is just, it emptied, when I did these, it emptied out my brain from all of the, y'all know we're women, excuse me, and our brains are just on 50 things going on at one time. And as I was doing this and putting it on the paper, it was just like I was emptying out all my thoughts. And by the time I finished doing this, I felt so relaxed. Like this was the last thing I did in the studio the day I did this. So that made it fun. So that's something else you can do. All right. So those are now we're going back into our prints. And for those that are joining me, I am scanning. I've already done some scanning of some prints. And because it's Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, I am seeing if anybody sees any prints that they want, you just let me know. I can scan it. And because it's Suicide Prevention Month, because in memory of my daughter and granddaughter, that's going to be my gift for the month of, if you see one that you want. I want to also learn how to take the color out so that this could be a black and white and somebody could just color it themselves. Those are things. So, putting it out there. I think I need to talk to Bitty Penny though. But this one goes this way. The roses. Again, this was something I was sitting up practicing my color greens because I wanted my greens to be very, very vibrant in everything that I paint. And I was using a new brush. I can tell because of the way things are on here. And I had to look back at this and say, girl, that's you did pretty good for that to be a new brush, right? You wouldn't have to mat with the white around the whole image. Got to keep a whole square, keep all the negative space, translate whole painting. Yep. I love the one you just put away. This one. And I think it's more vibrant than it is on screen. I think it's really, really, I use some red. As a matter of fact, the red that's on there is from India. And I need to start doing, that's another thing I need to start doing is keeping a running record of what paints I use, because some of my paints, y'all know I have a whole international palette that the furthest paint has come is from India. I have India, I have Italy, I have Poland, of course, Germany. But my Akar from India is amazing. And this one was just, squares of fun. We put the tape around it and just, slap some paint in the middle, then splattered with some Dina Wakley sprays. That's just what we do. I love how this one's so simple yet elegant. I was working on more of not filling it in so bold, just kind of letting it be there. So that's that one. This is old school. This goes back. This was before I can look at these peonies and tell they had no definition, no depth, no nothing. They're just there on the page. Hi, Jill Pounds. How are you? Listen, thank y'all for hanging out. It's just some Sunday fun time with my prints in the studio. We're just hanging out. I'm just sharing. That's all. Just from a photographer view. Zippity, I'm with you on it. Now I got you. I am learning because I definitely take a photographer's eye because why? Y'all know. Y'all see stuff. Look at this. I did this in collaboration with my granddaughter. I feel like that's what it was. I did the flowers, a couple of the flowers, and she tried to do the other flowers. I think that's what it was. Karen, I just bought the cutest empty watercolor palette and thought of you. Oh, Maddie, I can't wait to see. I need to see. I love a cute palette. Nothing better than a cute palette. But she cute. No, I pretty much put butterflies on just about everything. Butterflies and bees. And this is totally out of my wheelhouse. So Barb, who is on here, who is in class, in an art class now, she is the landscape. She is the one that does all the things, right? But this one right here, I said, let me see. Just slap some paint on some paper and just go for it. And that's what I did. And when I let it dry, I had to let it dry probably about 4 or 5 days before it started looking like something to me. My husband said real quick, it looks like Breckenridge, where we go, go up to the mountains and ski and snowboard and stuff. And I was just like, it do? And then I looked at it and I was like, well, I guess it does. Those look like mountains, I guess, and trees. And I knew these were supposed to be trees, but he said those look like trees in the distance. Hey, Di. How are you, Di? I guessed who you were on the things that Beth made. Did you guess who you was? I guessed who you was. I did. Y'all need to go and get these. That's all I'm saying. I got 25 sheets of fun. She did this for the crafters. I put it in the chat. I'm in class and painting a landscape. See what I'm saying? I call her Barb Ross. Her name is Barbara Thomas, but I call her Barb Ross. Where is Barb Ross? We got some Barb Ross right here. And this Barb. I'm not gonna take it out of the paper because I don't want it to get dusty or whatever. But isn't that beautiful? So look at hers and look at mine. But remember what I said in the 7 tips to create joy? Never be intimidated. And that rule came from me because I was looking at stuff other people were doing and I was just over here slapping paint on paper. And I had to come up with that. Never be intimidated. Don't be intimidated by what other people are doing. Right? But Barb she is very, very good. She's very, very good. Very, very good. If y'all are in anywhere near Vegas, y'all can go take a class. I'm going to Vegas just cause, and it's gonna be what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'm just saying, it's football season too. I haven't looked at them all yet, but I will be this morning. Okay, they are so fun. Okay, duty calls, be back if you're still alive. I probably will be. Ain't no telling. You can show. Oh, I can show your waterfall. Oh, I can show your waterfalls. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So let me show y'all what she sent me. Oh, let's go. Do, 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 do. Wait, where is it at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Is this not beautiful? Is this not beautiful? The question I asked before was, did you make those frames? Yes, Julie, I made them myself. And I must say, I did it on live with Maddie and Dawn walking me through it. I think you should do more. Do more landscaping? I don't get joy out of doing it. Like I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't fun. Well, let me take that back. It was fun, but I don't know. But look at her. Look at the trees. Look, I have to as I say this while y'all looking at mine down here. When I put it here, I can see that I did a good job, right? And so don't be intimidated by other people's, but look at the water. You can see the water crashing down. Look at that. And then how the water is going, the waterfall. Oh, it's just brought me so much. Just when she sent it to me, I was just like, whoa. And I think she was on one of the lives when she did it. I think that's what she said. But Pamela, I probably need to do more to get better. I probably should. I take your word as gospel. You just said a whole word, and we gonna say amen and keep it moving, okay? But I kept it, and I was pretty pleased with it. And then the next time, when Di did her thing with the other one, it's over there. I was proud of it. Y'all see my rocks in the water. But this was with acrylic, and I know I do better with acrylic. So this was with acrylic. This was with watercolor. So, but this right here, if you saw Di on her live, we did that one, and then I did one. This is with gouache, because I did a gouache seminar, class, whatever it was. I can't remember how you say it, and I had fun doing that. Now I did like gouache, but I love acrylics. I can it's a control thing. That's all it is. But I enjoyed doing. Hey John Pounds, how are you? Look, the chat just got the scrolling. It's just like, wait a minute, hold on. Did I miss anybody else? Woo. Yeah. Oh yeah, you came up under there. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome to the studio where we create joy one brushstroke at a time. But yeah, I had fun doing this one. I did. And then this one, again, it's with gouache. No watercolor and no acrylic. It's just with actually it was with acrylic gouache. So that was fun. So those are they. So as you can see, that ain't even like that wouldn't even be a whole little packet. That's just a lot. It's just a lot that I am grateful to say that good good Karen, you missed my Walmart comment. Oh Lord, let me scroll back. Now I got to scroll back. What was the Walmart comment? Let's see. Good morning, Di. Oh, John Pounds. Okay, Karen McKoy. I bought the 30-page pack of that watercolor paper at Walmart. They price matched. Oh, nice. Oh, now that is nice. Okay, so John Pounds ready for some watercolor painting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm here for it. All right, now this is where you card makers live. This is where y'all reside, right here. So this is how I've taken. Wait, did I forget? Oh, I forgot something. Sorry, slow down. There we go. All right, now this is what makes me happy. These are on deck. So these are separated by me, the scanning. I'm going to scan them. Not this one. I probably should. I'm just going to scan them. I'm just going to scan them. Yeah. My favorite uncle was named John. Call him Uncle John. He's sitting over there on a portrait right now looking at me. He looks down on me in the studio. I was on that live with Di. Your painting is lovely, Karen. Well, Mr. McKoy, are you on your way home? What time is it? You saw the light on? I thought you'll be looking at football, so that's why I really didn't tell you I was going live. But good evening. Are you heading home now? Oh, you're heading home now? Listen, I feel like I want something on your way home, but I don't know what I want because anyways, we won't worry about it. Diane Karen has a messy palette of her matte and do. Y'all, listen. Let me tell you about Mr. McKoy. I asked him something one day. Yesterday we were sitting on the porch in our rocking chairs, and he looked at me and I said, "Well, you be on the live, didn't you hear?" And I said, "Well, if you're not going to listen and participate, stop saying hello." So he finna be driving now. So, um, have you left post yet? Just let me know. I feel like I wanted something, but I can't. I don't know what I want. And no, I don't want nothing that's in the house. My everything has paint on it, John. Yes, listen, y'all know. Listen, you see it. Got paint, got ink, and this is after I tried to clean it. My laptop got paint on it. My iPad got paint. Everything around here got paint on it, except for my scanner. My scanner doesn't reside on my desk. Okay, so these are my roses. I love my roses. I've gotten so much better at my roses. I love it, love it, love it. And there's another one. Love this blue color. This one, I took some, y'all know I was telling you how I take the pins to give it a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of to pop it up, jazz it up, jizz it up, or whatever. So I did that. And again, just slapping some paint. This was some new paint. And I wanted to see, just trying to see how it works out. There's a law, heavy penalties, you even touch your phone while driving. He has, what do you call that thing? AirPlay, Apple Play, or whatever it is. So I'm quite sure he put it up. And trust me, he's leaving posts, so it's the same thing. Yep, keep your eyes on the road. Don't worry about what's on the chat. Don't even worry about looking down. Don't even do no stopping at the light. But this one right here is very, 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 very vibrant. Right? Even with stopped at lights. Yep. And but I'm telling you, listening at me talk is gonna keep him keep him concentrating. No, he's in the. Oh wait, you're in the car. So I don't know how to. It's going through the Bluetooth. So yeah, it's going through the Bluetooth in the car. Forgot. I thought you were in the truck. Now this one right here, Barb and I was talking about grays the other day. I think when I was on one of my lives. Now I must say this is gouache gray, and I like this one. I like the gray on this one. I love everything about this one. I'm gonna have to play around with the grays making the different grays because Christmas is coming up, and I feel like gray is needed in, in the Christmas, kind of. Again, playing around with colors, just slapping some paint on some paper. There's never any result, but this one is 3, 6, so 7 represents the children. Hi, Dawn. How are you? I'm so happy to see your name come up, but I was not gonna let you know. I didn't let anybody know. I said whoever sees the light on, that's who's gonna get me today. But this one right here is new paint. Yep, because Nightfall, Clementis, those are the colors. See, look at this one. It looks gray, but it's not. It's a green. It's a wonky kind of green color. I'll need to go back and get it. But this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors of some new. And y'all know I love handmade watercolors. So, yeah. There we go. Roses on the page. Put some tape around it. There we go. Now this one right here, I see card. This one is screaming card. So I would take this one and cut it 4 ways and mount it on a card. So that's what that one will get. Just woke up from the nap. Y'all know we love the nap club. We are part of the nap. I refuse to take a nap. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning and I refuse to take a nap. So that way I can go to sleep. And that way I don't have to keep Mr. McKoy woke. Oh, wait, sourdough? My sourdough just went in the oven. Cordelia, you bake sourdough too? Licorice is black and green. Licorice is black and green? Wait. I know you're talking about. Did you see? And this color, let me put my glasses on so I can see. Y'all know I wasn't able to see the see the film on that clear thing over there. And if you was here, you got it. Honeymoon, it's called honeymoon yellow, flamingo orange, Papa's green. It's just some crazy, it was some crazy colors. Nightfall, Clementis, of course, Clementis works. I can't remember what paints these was. Let's see, did I write it on the back? Oh, Holbein. Holbein. That's what it is. These are Holbeins. Yep, that's what it is, Holbeins. And I'm going to say they're Holbein's granulating paints because I see the granulations. So I'd be over here just painting. Licorice has, she took that back quick. I saw friend. 25 watching and 25 watching? Y'all showing up and showing out today. Y'all know I ain't nothing but a little bag of tears today because I did my interview this morning and I did good, but being that I was talking about suicide, I did kind of choke up a little bit. We had to take a breather, had to get my life together because it's just a touchy subject and as it should be. I like this one. Did I write on the back of that one? Nope, but I like that one. I like that. Have you ever had raspberry licorice? No. Licorice can be any color. Licorice, yeah, I like cherry licorice. I've had cherry, strawberry. I don't like black licorice. So, yeah. Okay, I got 21 thumbs up on my end. So, y'all, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Wallaby licorice has berry flavors. So let me tell y'all about licorice. I feel like if I do licorice, I got crowns. I feel like they will be missing after a while if I continue to eat licorice like I used to. So I think I choose my crowns over the licorice. Oh, I saw the link but didn't want to go into a Zoom. What link you saw, Dawn? Did you see a link on my Instagram? That was from this morning. And yes, you could have came into the link this morning. That's where I put it on my YouTube, in my post on YouTube. I wanted you guys to, if you wanted to join, you could have joined and saw the interview that I did this morning. I like this one. This one's fun. I could see this one possibly being a card as well. Y'all gonna be talking about candy, and that's what I'm gonna be telling Mr. McCoy to bring some candy. But Karen don't need it. She don't. Don't listen to me. Don't bring me no candy. These are peonies slash peonies, tomato. I'm eating caramel M&Ms. Oh my goodness. Yes, Dawn, for the sunrise talk. Yep, that's what I did this morning at 8 o'clock this morning. So if you saw it, you could have come in. It would have been okay. You'd have just saw me tearing up. And I probably would have made you cry. Oh, and isn't this fun? This is fun. This is my new brush. I can see the brush strokes. So here's the thing. I want you guys to go back and look at your work, cards, whatever. Look at it. Look at them, and then kind of I can look at these and be like, oh man, I've come a long ways. My brush strokes aren't like that anymore, or I did this better, or I do this better. Now my leaves have always been the bomb. I am definitely great at leaves. This Dawn inspired this one. I remember it. I got like 4 or 5 of them. Because Dawn sent me a picture of her peonies, because she says peonies, in her yard. And so I sat there and pulled out my paint and started painting peonies and then dropping some more little flowers in there. But there's another one that I think I turned into a card, maybe. But this one was the peonies opened up because the one she showed, it was open wide. Yes. Yeah. See, Barb said I was there. I cried. Yeah. So that just would have been it. You've just been on there supporting, which is grateful, but you would have cried. And I mean, some people say me talking right here on my YouTube, it depends because I share my life and, but I shared a little more over there. But that was what it was supposed to be, to inspire mothers. It was for mothers, and well, not necessarily mothers, for if you have children, and because it's Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and I just happen to be a mother who have 7 children, and I've lost one to suicide, and so that's what I was speaking on this morning, and talking about my daughter in the way that, looking in hindsight, because it's been 18 years. In hindsight, was there something that maybe to encourage other family members or parents to, pay attention? And like I always say, my daughter meant to do what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She had no plans on not doing it, not being found, no nothing. So it's but I didn't see any signs then. But yeah, we're gonna keep flowers going. So that's why I slap paint on paper, is to keep my sanity. Oh, that was different. That was different. Oh, okay. Has anyone ever painted a bird of paradise? I tried one time. Is Maddie leaving? Thanks for the fun. Gotta go. Okay, Maddie, I'll see you later. I can't wait to see that new palette you got, girl. Simple. These are HGW. Okay. HGW is a brand of watercolors I got over there. I know that. Bird, Julie, I got you. I knew what you meant. But I have. I don't know if I would show it. Here's the thing. Never underestimate the power of a woman with a paintbrush in her hand. And don't. This one was very simple, just some brush strokes. I enjoyed this. My younger brother has attempted suicide twice in his life. He has been good for about 15 years now. Wow. Yeah, when people ask, I don't have that story. I can talk from the place of how to live as a mother after life after suicide, which is why I wrote my first book. And then my second book came after my son's murder. My son was murdered. So my oldest son and my oldest daughter. Uh, Look at Barb. Look at Barb. Barb, don't show the people off in class. Now don't show them out. Act like you don't know what you're doing. I sketched a bird of paradise with lead pencils when I was in my teens. Now I feel like I might can try sketching it and then painting over it. That might work. I might do that. But y'all know I got a book, and it's full of roses. I'm roses inspired, peonies inspired, and those are the things that just bring me so much joy and clarity. Um, Why is that won't go away? I feel like, oh, I got my thing on do not disturb so everybody's can't come through. Barb has an iPhone. So my iPhone people, they can. How did you find the courage to write after that? Well, let me tell you something. When your heart beating 3 times faster than what it needs to beat, and you pray and ask God, God, how can I slow it down? What do I need to do? And pretty much the answer to the prayers was get it out of your head, get it out of your heart. And I wrote it. I had written it before my daughter committed suicide. And it was one of those things that I had talked over with her, and she was just like, Mom, you need to put it out there. You need to put it out. Because it was more about my life growing up and than it was about hers. But I tacked on towards the end is, but that's what made me do it, is getting it out of my head and hitting the button to publish it. I gave it to the publisher so fast I couldn't even back out of it. And then when I saw the cover, as a matter of fact, let me share. Let me share. Let me share. Because they're right here. You got to keep your books and your things close at hand. Now, where's the other one? Because I got two. They down here with my artwork. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't. So that's the first one. And the second one is here. Karen, you can try a tulip, my favorite flowers. Oh, I did tulips. I like tulips. So it's for God I will lay down my Isaac when life slaps the hell out of you on purpose. Mm-hmm. And then the second one is Beyond My Tears After the Death of My Son. This one I did in collaboration with my elder, because I wanted it to really, really hone in on scripture. Like I wanted it to speak to my pain. I wanted to be honest with how I was feeling, but I wanted him to be able to put the scripture to certain things. And that's what he did. Oh, this was for somebody that didn't get it. Oh no, I scratched it out, which means they probably got two. So, but yeah, that's it. So I felt so truthfully after I wrote this one, I felt freer because nobody had a hold on me anymore. Let me put it that way. And when you grow up in a life, and for those that don't know me, I had 2 children before I was out of high school. So there was a lot of not feeling worthy, or a lot of, I didn't really have friends because moms was just like, oh, well, she got 2 kids. So they knew there was evidence that, you know. So I got the bad girl name, not knowing that I had sex twice and had got pregnant twice. And I was just like, okay, we're not playing with that water gun no more. We're done. We're good. Go away. So, but I still got, still felt some type of way. So what for me, writing this book took my power back. It made me feel like there's nothing now nobody has over me, which is why I say I show up in my authentic self. And I show up to let other people know that there's nothing wrong with who you are. God made you who you are because of who you are. And he needs you to talk to people that need to know who they are, because everybody can't hear me or everybody can't relate to me because I'm a little too rough for some people. You know what I'm saying? I tend not to, I don't candy coat everything. I don't put roses and flowers on everything. Sometimes when the poop stinks, sometimes I have to say the poop stinks without saying the poop stinks. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I don't want to show up in a fakeness, right? So I hope that answer, because Lord knows I feel like I just went way down a rabbit hole. Writing it down would make me cry for days. Debbie J crying, baby, I didn't cry. I kicked and screamed. I kicked and screamed. Me and God, we had some conversations that I dare not. I told people I can't tell you. Like if we get together face to face, I'd be like, "Yep," and I'm still here. because God knew that I was hurting. He knew that I just couldn't, I needed to get it out. And that's why I tell people, be honest with yourself. There you go. There's your tulips, Shay. Was it Shay just said something about tulips? There you go. Wait, tulips. Yeah, tulips. That was it. Yeah, Shay. But yeah, Shay, I'm teaching a tulip class next year. Oh yeah, she sure is. Can I show that to her, Barb? Mm-hmm. She sure is. She done showed me. Listen, y'all, Barb is a beast over here. But for everybody that's listening to this and you just got that and you're just like, oh my God. It's a lot, but I encourage you. I encourage you to definitely show up. There's somebody that you're going to pass in line, and they need to see the smile that maybe you have, or maybe you need to, because you show up in a good place, and then sometimes they need to know that it's okay to show up and be in a pissy bad mood. And so that's why when God talking about get on YouTube and paint and do all the things, I was like, dude, I'm not sharing my business. And he's like, Karen, it's not your business. I've put you in the place that you're in now. Now I want you to share it with other people. And here we are. Here we are on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm sharing with y'all. Okay, I'm waiting on Barb to say yes. Yes, Shay. Okay, to say yes to sharing. So Shay can see what Barb is talking about. But y'all know I got a delay over here. Got a delay. You're only too much for the people that don't want to hear their truth. Nada, baby girl. That's a whole word right there. I'm looking for that hug emoji now. Thank you, Julie. I feel like I missed something. Oh goodness. Okay, write it down. Yes. Writing it was your way of talking it out. It was on page and not verbal. It was verbal too. I was something. I was something to be reckoned with. I got more of a prayer tongue now than I did back then. Let's just say it that way. Yes, show all the things. Okay, I'll show all the things. All right, Barb says it's okay to show all the things, y'all. Let us share all the things. And look, I had to go back because we got text threads. Okay, so she was on my live the other day, and I feel like I can't remember, but it got a little touchy, and I was talking. Oh, we were talking about quiet and the peace or whatever from Wednesday, I think. And this is what she painted when she was on the live, and is that I love birds and I love peace because my son represent his favorite saying was fly high, and so birds are one of the things that I've learned to love. And then she put peace on it, and so then I sent her a hug. And then here, turn your words into wisdom. So starting now, these are going to be things that she's going to teach people how to paint. So turn your words into wisdom. That's Oprah Winfrey. And look at all the color on there. I don't have the huge emoji that I can see. Julie, I got your hug though. I got it. Hugs all around. Dawn sent hugs all around. Type hug and it will pop up. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing your story, Karen. I'm happy to see you putting your hope and trust in God. I can't even imagine what you went through. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. And it's a journey that I continue to walk through. All right. So these are the drawings. There's a tulips. So this will be a class that she's going to be teaching. Yeah, she put it in. Karen is showing you paintings I'll be teaching next year. So these are coming up in 2026. See how we be ready for what's coming, because God is in the blessing business, and he's all about, if you don't worry about where you are right now and you just keep walking forward, I'm going to bless you. I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to blow your socks off. I'm sitting on 10 and a half acres right now. He done blew my mind. And I'm still asking for more if it's in his will, because I want to have retreats and I want to have little tiny houses out so we can do it here. And then every year we're going to have a once a year retreat. And if you're in the chat, where are we going to have that retreat? And then y'all saw that one. And then this one. So let's see if we can make this bigger. This one is called, hold on, I got to go back to my. This one is the painting I made for June. The theme is folklore and legends. That's what this one is. And on the books, y'all, she has the titles. You see, look at that. She got Robin Hood and Paul Bunyan. And an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And look, let me scroll it back out. Isn't that just, uh-oh, iPhone does it. It does what it want to do. But aren't they cute? That's right, Dawn. We're going to Italy. Debbie J, I was in Florida last weekend. But I wasn't, wait, you're in South Florida. I was in Jacksonville, Florida. And then we're doing this one. This one's for, let me go back and give you the name. Strawberry, National Strawberry Month. You see the strawberry stand? Is that not cute? Just too cute, too cute, too cute. And that's her. She's showing out now. She in class right now. So yeah, so that is Barb Thomas. As so lovingly I call her Barb Ross, because she be doing the doggone thing, right? And she has me, I can say that she has given me, her and a lot of other people that are in my crafting space have given me the courage to show up in my artwork, even in things that I consider not great. Y'all, like you just heard Pam say on here, I need to do more of the landscape. And all I can say is, okay, I will, because they see something that I guess I don't be seeing. And most of the time with my painting, I'm usually painting so that I can not lose my whole sanity, if that makes sense. Much of this painting is abstract. This is what I want to learn instead of the geometrical mind that I have. Oh, you got it, Julie. Did you do it? There it is. Yay. We're not going to do no applause because Barb she has her headphones in, her earpods in. Yes, for everybody that says Italy, you got it. You got it. That's where we're going. And for the new people in the chat, new people are for the Team Karen, yesterday Team Karen, for the people that just showed up, tell them where we're going for when Mr. McKoy and I have our renewal, our vow renewal. Where would that be? And then we're probably going to talk that person up because she'll probably jump in the chat too. Because that's what happened with Zippity Doodah. After I said her, she popped in the chat. So that's where it is. I'm in Central Florida. Okay, Central Florida. That is like Fort Lauderdale. No, that's South. Um, I don't know. You need an applause effect. So Debbie J, I do have one, but it be loud. Yes, Angie Downs, we are going to Barbados. We are. I love you guys. John, so let's talk about this. But you're a military man. That's why your brain works the way it works. Oh, Orlando. Okay, so you're not that far. Yeah, you're not that far. I have family in Orlando. We used to do Thanksgiving in Orlando. My auntie lives in Orlando, and cousins and all the things. Loud makes it fun. I agree. And I did it, and Di said I did it one time because I use Ecamm, and it has all of the things on there. And I did it one day, and they was just like, oh my God, that was loud. Di, Di said, I haven't even gotten up. I need to go to the bathroom. She said she almost took it on herself because it was so loud. So I found, but I did figure out how to cut it down. That was the problem. I have a program I'm over here using Ecamm only so it can do desk time. So I can go from desk time and do all the things. I believe it does all the things. This is one of my favorite, y'all. I love this. I'm still not happy about that. When I was in high school, the art teacher told us to paint a particular image he put up, but didn't coach us how to do it. Mine turned out cartoon look. I didn't know how to do it. I'm still not happy about that. I was in band, so I didn't take art. I was a band all the way through my first year of college, and I still pick up my flute every now and then now. But I think, Julie, that's what you saw, and that was your interpretation of it. I don't think art is a right way or a wrong way. I think it's everybody's interpretation. Ecamm is good. I'm on PC. So yeah. Yeah, Ecamm, that's the thing. I have all things Mac. And OBS, I can stream OBS through Ecamm, but then I'd have to learn all the things. Hey, Sarah! Hey, Sarah, are y'all coming to town anytime soon? I meant to text you, but since you just popped up, you just saved me a text. Are y'all coming to town sometime soon? I was in drama, so I didn't take art either. Yeah. So I'm self-taught. I had 7 kids, and we did a lot of art, we did a lot of drawing, we did a lot of sewing. I did 4-H, so that's where I got the sewing. But that sewing machine over there sees more paper than it sees material for sewing. My art teacher told me that the arts were not for me. Yes, but I wanted to look realistic, and I didn't know how. So, Julie, did he come back and at least teach you how to do it? Karen, as I'm looking at these prints, it reminds me of the Lane calendar I have. The artist is Lisa. I had to go upstairs and look. Oh, I think we can make a calendar. No, but I feel like God is calling me. Okay. I got a phone call today about Thanksgiving, and I'm like, y'all know I do Thanksgiving at my house every year. Like, I'm not going to be able to be there, but okay. I was confused, but we'll talk about that offline. Because you know I don't need no recording of our conversation. Oh, and for those that don't know, for the new people, Chef Sarah is my cousin, first cousin. Our mothers are sisters. We were all in 4-H. Oh, that's another idea, Karen. Oh yeah, Dawn is over here. Dawn, the scan and cut will be on the way tomorrow. Okay. So all the things that you've said, and I've told my daughter, so we are on it. And Pam is on here. If she's still here, all things pretty, we are on it. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen. I'm just not saying no anymore. It's just okay. Yep. No, he didn't, and he still marked it. Oh, jerk. But as usual, didn't listen. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Don't let people define. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. See, everything I said, I would not go backwards, but that's what I was talking about. Okay, these are Magello. These was just practice because Fantasy Violet and Milky Way Violet are of my two of my favorite. These are two of my favorite from my Magello Tourmaline two-tone granulating watercolors. These they're just amazing. They're just amazing. They're just amazing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'd have to show you. Karen's gonna get in trouble. You need to be able to say no, not that I do, especially to spellbinders. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Well, Dawn, here's the thing. Makari had one, and the lady had just put it up there, and I got the notification, and it was a good price. So, yes, I got it. I jumped on it. Because why? You said all the things that I need to do. Pamela confirmed and solidified that I needed it, and it's going to help my business. So, yeah, we jumped on it. We just didn't buy it brand spanking new. We had to get that frog out. That frog in my throat said, "Baby, we've been up too early. I don't know what you're doing, but excuse me." This is these are Holbein watercolors. Simple yet elegant. And I feel like if they were smaller, that I could really make a card out of them. But I wouldn't want to. It would be a big card. That could be 2 cards. It would just be a big card. So I still could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Cut it out. Be 2 cards. So let me keep these because I'm keeping them for scanning purposes. And I think everything else over here is just trying out some paper. Magnani 4. Oh, that Magnani was just like butter on hot toast. Yes. So yeah, all of these are. Oh, let me share. Oh, I got something. Yeah, these are all, which is fun too. I was up all night, went to sleep at 3:30 a.m., then up at 7. Oh my goodness. I was up at 3. When Mr. McKoy left from work, he kind of woke me up. And then I thought I was going to fall right back asleep, but I didn't. And then I cut on Pam. And that's what I was telling them earlier when I was trying. I thought scrolling the chat was going to put me back to sleep. I was getting ready to get engaged. I was like, nope, cut it off. Because I could not do my interview this morning looking like somebody that punched me. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so this one, I don't know what this is. An art teacher in an evening 10-week course told me I was sketching flowers wrong and showed me her method, which was really good. It would have come across to me better if she said, here is another way. Yes, I agree. I'm never going to tell y'all to paint my flowers. I'm going to just tell you there is no wrong way. That's what I say. Todd woke me up because he wanted to go for a bike ride. He woke you up because he wanted to go for a bike ride? I rolled back over. When Mr. McKoy leaves for work, I roll back over too. This morning, I know I was up under the cover. I can feel him trying to find my face to give me a kiss. I was deep under the cover. So, oh yeah. So this is also what I do because I want to try out the colors, the watercolors. When I get new watercolors, I will try out the colors either in swatching them or just actually just putting them down on the paper, like raw sienna, and then putting it over there. I love my art class, my senior year. So, John, are you in the box kind of painter? Let's see, who are these? HWC is Holbein. These are Holbein. They're so yummy looking. Yes, I know now there is no wrong way. Yes, everybody say it with me in the chat. There is no wrong way. There is not a wrong way. And these are the the ones I said that are from India. Look at them colors. Oh, just so vibrant. Uncharted. Yes. Archer and Olive. I don't pull them out often. Probably haven't used them since World Watercolor Month. But they were fun then. I haven't tried painting since I was a child. Okay, well, let's pull out Lil John and let Lil John slap some paint on some paper and just have his way. Oh, and this is when I got, that's a good thing. These are all of Christy Rice stamps. I put them on, stamped them all on there. And the ink you get ink in the box of things, and it is waterproof, of course. I'm in and out of the box kind of person. There is no wrong way. Yep. That's really good. I'm an out of the box kind of person. I am definitely an out of the box kind of person. Pull out the wand, John, and slap some paint on paper. That's it. I need to watch more videos and watch your technique. No, you don't, John. You just need to pull out a piece of paper, put some watercolor on your brush, put some water on your desk, and slap some paint on some paper. That's the way you come into your uniqueness, because if you see me doing it, you're going to be trying to do what I do. And I want you to, this is one of them things, is do what I say, don't do what I do. Your mom ever used to tell you that? My mom used to say, do as I say, don't do as I do. I'd be like, that don't make sense. But the fun is in when you start loosening up. This is why I say that. And you start loosening up and just let go and you don't have anything in mind, then your hand gets used to just being loosey-goosey and just used to kind of hanging out. And so then you say, put a stroke, just slap some paint on some paper. Just do it. And whatever comes out, you'll keep going from there. But you have to have a beginning point. Look at this paint. Is that not pretty? This is making me want to slap some paint on some paper. Look at, I'm going to go fast because all these are just color swatches. That's what it is. Color swatches. Mr. McKoy did he did Bible journaling with me with acrylic. He hadn't tried watercolors. A Holbein watercolor palette. Play, don't think. That's it. Play, don't think. There has to be some technique of how to twist the brush. Oh, no, no, like you did with did on Bitty's Live. Well, that's because Bitty Penny wanted to know how to make them leaves. But I get what you're saying, John. Trust me. But I do want you to I want you to just slap some paint on some paper, though. I do. Loving the color payoff on the swatches. Aren't they? They just yummy. They making me. I'm gonna pull some colors out. We got to show. I got to show the card makers the cards though. We got to show the card makers the card. Oh, let me plug this up. Everything finna go dead. And it cut off, and I'd be like, what happened? Be like, oh, boop, 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 boop. See, this was me making my leaves with a new brush. That's how my leaves practice, practice, practice. I am the bomb at making my leaves. Y'all heard what I said? My leaves. Okay, this one is some handmade watercolors. Yeah, anybody that knows me, if you're new to the channel, I love handmade watercolors. I will hoard the heck out of some handmade watercolors. And these are the ones that I got off of Etsy. Oh my God, they are so pretty. And they, as you can see, they make some beautiful flowers. And if y'all don't know, these are my Addison and Sedgwicks. These are they. These are they. We might pull them out and slap them on the paper. Oh no. Look at they so pretty. Though I am fantastic fussy cutter. Okay, so were you always a good fussy cutter? Gotta go do peopling, Shutter. Catch you. Oh, Di, I'm sorry you gotta do peopling. But remember, smile at somebody. They'll need it. Oh, and Di, the hot rods. Love them, love them, love them. Oh, this is gouache. I had to look over that one twice. That hot rods was nice. Made me think of here in Alabama when they have all the hot rods hot rodding around. I want me a 1968 in my yard. It don't have to be running. I just want it in my yard. Oh, you was. Okay. These are pretty. What are these? I didn't put on here what these were. Oh, probably Della Magna, because these are together. Could be. Schminka and Karen Dosh. Karen Dosh gouache. Mission. These are all the Mission two-tone. There are 30-something. Colors. They're so pretty. I needed to flip through these a little more. Wait, we're in Alabama. I'm originally from Montgomery. I'm only like 35, 40 minutes from Montgomery. I'm in Clayton. So Debbie J, you might know where I am. I'm in Clayton, Alabama. I am from Eufaula, Alabama. That's where I was born. But when we moved back here, we couldn't find anything up there. So we bought land in Clayton, Alabama. That was a fun going down memory lane with those swatches, y'all. All right, now it's time for the card maker and you, everybody, to see how I've taken my my art, and I'm turning it into card making. And so everything over here, every time you see a basket, everybody, you're supposed to say, thank you, Dawn. And all my card making is in a basket. So I have my little pages that I'm going to put in. But this is my basket of cards that I've turned into art. So let's scroll through this basket. Okay, let me see. That's where May is, right? No, May is in Clanton. So she's up by Birmingham. I'm by Montgomery. Yeah, she's in Clanton. I went to First Sergeant School in Montgomery. Did you? I don't even know what's in Montgomery that I don't even know. All right. We're just gonna pull them out. Oh, Air Force. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I just know the Air Force have the greatest houses. I love the Air Force when I was in Colorado Springs. So, I had a boyfriend in college from Eufaula. Did you? What was his last name? There's no telling. Eufaula's not that big. Everybody knows somebody around here. We related to everybody. Okay, let me see. Okay, wait. Gel print. Okay, these right here on top are gel prints. Gel prints, gel prints. Oh yeah, Maxwell Air Force Base. I thought that was in Georgia. Maxwell. Isn't it in Georgia? I was born there, and my first hubby worked at the hospital there too. Yeah, I thought that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna separate these because these are all from my gel pulls, my gel printing. They just started talking to me and said they wanted to be made into cards, and I obliged them. Because at first I thought, before I judged them up and done some fun stuff, I thought the prints were just not cute, except for this one. Except for this one. Paula Kay sent me Happy Mail, and this was one of the butterflies that she had in there. And so it kind of dropped off on there and said it wanted to be be there. So, yep. I went to where May is, but when we went up there to get the puppy, because one of the guys we did get a couple of our righties from, he lives in outside of Clinton, but it was on a Sunday, so didn't stop. I put Nuvo drops on here. That's what that is. Okay, Maxwell is in Georgia. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. And then just put a sentiment on it, and there we go. We're card ready. And this one I did scribble sticks, excuse me, demonstration on the gel plate to show with all this is my Dina Wakley with some Timmy Holtz stuff. And I just did a gel pull because I put the scribble stick on there to show, it was showing the people how, you can put the scribble sticks on the gel plate too. And then we put her on there and made her into she'll be a card. We'll put her on something. Same thing with this. I put Nuevo drops on there. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. That spoke to my heart. Dina Wakley kind of put some stuff up in there. Butterflies. I love butterflies, birds, bees, all things that really represent strength. Gel pull, and I paint it. So this is got gouache. So I paint it with gouache on top of this jelly plate pull. So this was a plain pull, and then I painted on top of it. So that's what I was going to be doing. Possibly, I didn't know how today was going to work out. I was going to do some more pulls, and because now that I got my acrylic thing, but don't know. We're just going to see. We're just going to go with it. But right now, hanging out. So, okay, so let's move these because we got this one, which I did with masking fluid. Simple, yet elegant, I think. This one looks like you are channeling Bitty Penny, right? Oh my goodness, let me show you that one. And then this one, I was definitely channeling Bitty Penny. I was like, does this not look like a Bitty Penny card? It definitely does. That one and this one. Those two, I was just like, well, Bitty Penny would possibly want to put a girl up there, and then I put it, yeah, definitely. I went to Army bases in Fort Benning. Oh, John, when's the last time you've been to Fort Benning? I think it's Fort Liberty now. Wait, is that one that they changed the name back? Because they changed Fort Rucker back from Fort Novosol to Fort Rucker. Oh, speaking of which, Mr. McCoy, if you're listening, make sure you pull those things out so I can put them patches on your uniform, because I will forget. Poor Fort Benning. It's having a real identity crisis these days, isn't it though? I was stationed at Schofield Barracks in Hawaii. I was going to say Schofield. I thought that was, but that's another barracks in Germany. So there's that one, there's that one. And this one, Cherish, a delicate flower too fragile to hold. So there's her. I'm just going to pass them out and just kind of stack them so y'all can see them. This was a die because it's got a kangaroo on it. And this one I did on Die. I was on Die's channel, not this past Wednesday, but Wednesday before last, or Thursday before last. And we made cards out of scraps. So I had my scrap. So this one, and this one was made out of the scraps that I have in my scrap bin. And It was just, use it or lose it. So some of the scraps was just like, oh Lord, okay, we can do that. So again, the basis is my artwork. And then we just pulled out some fodder. Di is gone now, so I can say fodder. She don't like that fodder word. But those have turned out to be beautiful. And it says giggle, the hidden child within breaking free. There you go. Everybody, let's bring out that little one. So that you used to have fun. You used to want to go run outside. You couldn't wait to go outside and play. Let's do that. Let's bring that one back. Jill and I had our first kiss in Hawaii. Aww. William and I had our first kiss in Germany. Isn't this nice, these international loves? Well, I don't know. Hawaii's not considered international no more. Well, when y'all did it, was it international? Julie, you are naturally artistic. Do 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 do. Thank you, Julie. I gotta keep up with the chat. I think Fort Benning is back to Fort Benning. I think some of them they were going to leave the way they were. So those are they. So let's keep these going, which is why I'm excited about making poinsettias, because now I'll have Christmas cards, and I'm bound to send out Christmas cards this year because I will be done made some. But I just hate giving out cards to people that don't appreciate art. So there we go. This was, again, scraps. That was it. I just said it needs to go together. Autumn is coming in. Let's do it. Simple. This was Bitty Penny inspired because of something she sent me, and it had the layers like so. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then the butterfly. This butterfly is, awesome. Where's my stamps? I moved them. I did. I moved them. I cleaned my desk off, and so, oh, there they are. They are. So my PM Artist Studios stamps, foam stamps are all together. So this was the butterfly right here. And so I stamped it and fussy cut it out. Well, let's put you back that way so you don't mess up your, well, was you that way? Maybe you wasn't that way. There you go. Don't want to mess up your things. Yeah, it's a Timmy box but it has my stamps in it. So cut that up and then put it up on a push-up or a pop-up. So it could be, and it's just a little card to maybe send in some happy mail. There we go. Okay. Overseas duty then changed to stateside while I was there. Oh, did that mess with your money? Because I know overseas is a big difference. I prepped stuff for 120 Christmas cards for a class that ended up getting. Oh my God, Angie! Now don't that. Well, at least you already ready. So it sounds like, Angie, you need to have a class on your own. Okay, these, I can just say, I feel good. When I say I'm over here in the card making world, I'm over here in the card making world. Look, we scanned that. I put some because I had to scan these. Let me get, I got beside myself. Hold on. Oh, dog, Barb, y'all done already? See, my iPhone people can come through. Did mess with my money, but it had me there 3.5 years. Now that's something where I have not been. I haven't been to Hawaii. But I probably we took well advantage of being in Germany, because we traveled from country to country to country to country, and I drove everywhere we went. So there we go. These are a Trinity, so they go together. My poppy phase. And so I put all these are on bases right now. They're not on, wait, is that a base? No, they're on mats. Let me get my terminology right. They're on mats. They're not on bases yet. They're on mats. And this one I put in a frame, and I was trying to make my frame. That's what happened. Yeah. Hawaii's on your bucket list, Shay? I could say it's kind of on my bucket list, maybe. I think it's things I have on my bucket list. I want them to be so far, so gotta stretch. Gotta stretch. Mr. McCoy better get her that trip to Hawaii. Listen, Mr. McCoy know I want my retreat in Italy first. Gotta hang out with my crafty people. Okay, this one. Oh, this was one of the peonies that I cut up that I was inspired from Dawn, and I had put some drops around it, and I was looking at Dawn's a video of hers, and when I went to reach for it, my hand smeared it, and I was just like, oh well, we just gonna smear it and decorate it, and that's what I did. So it's gonna be a beautiful card. It'll get someone to love it, but these three are I would have to say they're my faves. I feel like I did good on these. I really do. Not so much as the artwork. The artwork, yes, I did good, but I feel like they match, like the base and the mat all match. Like I just patted myself on the back and I was like, you did that, girl. And did. That's what you need to do. Okay, we have that one. I'll put them out in threes. As many can get out. A lot of these we did during World Watercolor Month. So if you joined us for World Watercolor Month, yes, Karen, let's create in Hawaii too. Okay, we can create in Hawaii too. It's the retreat in the summer or winter. It's hot in the summer. So Debbie J, we the how and the when, we haven't gotten it together. I've just put it out there that I would like to own a villa in Italy, and my timing, the reason I want to own it is because I want to be able to bring mothers who have lost children to a place, and then at the same time I can use it for that, and at the same time I can invite my crafty friends to come over and hang out. So once that comes together and I put on here and be like, y'all, the Lord has blessed me with my villa in Italy. Like I want it to have a pool, I want it to have rolling hills of grapes and things, and oh, I have a whole vision board of it. And I know because I've asked, I know the Lord is going to bless me. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. It'll come in due time. Everything comes in due season. Went to Italy with the family for a vacay. They don't have AC, but it's super hot. So, ooh, where you went? Because we was in Italy and we had AC. And we gonna have AC, Debbie J. We can't be painting and sweating. That's not a good look. That is not a good look. Might as well paint outside. No, no, no. No, no, no. All right. What we say? So this one is can we say a collaboration of things? Because I stamped on it, I painted on it, um, and yeah, we can call it a mixed media card. But it turned out great. I hope I'm still in the loop when Italy happens, and that I can make it there. Dawn, don't play with me like that. We're not going to even put that out in the world, in the universe. Shoot, I'm going to snatch it back. Dawn will be here. Dawn will be available. And Dawn will be in Italy. There we go. And we ain't got to say nothing else about it. Boom. Oh, Julie, you like bees too? I love bees. Went in 2006 or 2007, I think. Milan, Venice. Oh, we were over there. Wait, Mr. McCoy went in 2006. We got married in 2009. I went in 2007 to Germany, and we went to, we went to Italy in 2010. I had to stay away from Paris to go somewhere else. But I want to say it was 2000. I'd have to go back and pull a picture up, but maybe. Now this one right here, I put masking fluid. We were playing around with masking fluid, and Maddie had a question. The empty nester crap had a question. And so when people have questions, sometimes I can't talk it out. I can craft it out, work it out, literally, and that's what we did with this one. And it turned out very much so beautiful. I was in Rome and Florence, and my wallet was snatched. We got some shade, so we got some good information about that, especially when we were in Rome. Yeah, that would have been kind of awkward, but That's that one. So let's move these over here. So y'all some world travelers. So to say go, I got people that ain't gonna have no problem going. I wish you could have seen this one before I cut it up. That's another thing. I've cut up pieces from pieces. This one and this one went together. And I cut them up. So they all started, y'all saw the big pieces that I did at the beginning? They all started out on a big piece like that. And then I just turned it over and cut it. And then whatever, when I flipped it over, it either if I had to do something to it, like I did something to this one because it was on that one. This one, I feel like it just seems overwhelming. So I'll probably do something else to that. Probably put a sentiment or something on it. I'm not sure. I have masking fluid that has never been opened. Open it up. Let's get to it. Slap it down. Slap it down. So, okay, Debbie J, you will have you could appreciate the question that Maddie asked. Maddie asked, let's see when we get to that card. Is it right here somewhere? I can show it to you. Well, when we get to that card, oh, here we go. Look, there we go. See how fast that was? The question that Maddie asked was, can you, as a card maker, use masking fluid to, and that's not the card. That's one of them, but where's the little card? Did I send it out already? Oh, Lord, did I? Because it should be in here. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, there it is. In this one. So you can look at this and tell what Maddie asks. Okay. Listen, I lost my marbles, but thankfully found them in my spare sweater pocket. Yes. Yes, Dawn. Keep them marbles together. Don't play, girl. We're not playing. Listen, we have the original five. We call them the Fabulous Five. And Dawn is in the Fab Five. So we are not going to act like that. We are not and ain't. All right. So you can see Maddie's question was if you stamp an image on, because she was trying to see with the watercolor. And the other thing, ECR did this on her channel. And so Maddie asked it on ECR's live. And I saw it. And I was just like, I got the same question. So then after the live, I came over. I went and got me some masking fluid. Went and got me some because I had to go get some. And then, no, I had one, but I wanted to go and get the pen. That's what it was. Absolutely. Anything you can do for art can be added to cards. Yep. A card is just a mini masterpiece and is, I used masking paper today. Masking paper. Now that's different. Huh. So ECR did her little thingy, and this is my version of what she did. And of course, I put it on a base. I put it on a mat and a base, and there it is. It's a card. And we'll put some sentiment on it. And again, we'll do something. But she did masking fluid for the trees. And so I had questions after it. So once we come over on my channel and we were doing the things, and I did what I did with this one. I did this one. And Maddie said, Karen, that's pretty, but that's not what I was asking. That's not answering my question. I said, oh, it ain't? I said, but that's cute though. So we had to get some understanding from the chat to my brain to what she was asking so that I could do it. So she was asking if you put masking fluid all over the image that you stamp down, then can you cover it all up with masking fluid, and of course it'd be there, and then you come back and do the watercolor for the background. That's what it was. So as you can see, I understood the assignment when it came back around and we got it. It worked. It made it. So I peeled the stuff off, and some places you can tell in the little girl's face that the masking fluid didn't cover, but I think it brought character to her. They're so cute. So we learned that together, and then of course we had to do another one to make sure I really understood the assignment. Only thing is I didn't go back and color these in because I like the way that the white space stood out against this background. So that worked out really good. Gina K masking. Oh, she said Gina K, Dawn. She said Gina K. Masking magic circle mask for a moon and distress microspray. Say that 10 times. Let's say it. Gina K masking magic circle mask for a moon. Okay, I can't say it no more. Yeah. Whew, Gina K. See, there we go. But so these came out great. Oh, that is cute. They have freckles. Angie, I didn't even think about that. They got freckles. Yay. You put some perspective into their green. But so these two let me know at the end when we were done. Maddie's like, yes, that's what I'm asking. So this also is another way to use the masking fluid to cover up, stamp the image on, and then cover it up with the masking fluid, make your background. It was fun. It was fun. Slapping paint on paper. This is just another way, slapping paint on paper. Trying to tell you. And then I went a step further. This was a full portrait. Let's open it up. Remember them peonies? Them peonies I told you that Dawn had inspired me to make? This was the full sheet. Full sheet. And let me see. This goes, I'm trying to see if I can put it back together again. Probably can't. That go there. Maybe that, no. Anyways. Oh well. They're on cards now. Debbie, don't get her started on Gina K. No, 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 no. No, we're going to leave that alone. I'll be going out here being like, wait, Debbie J said that Gina K got, and then I'll be down the rabbit hole, and next thing you know, I'll be in trouble again. Great question. Christina Warner does the masking fluid thing a bunch, which is why I bought it. Oh, so, okay. Angie, I lost the stamp for 2 years. Oh, I feel like, and threw a stack of 12 by 12, found it stuck. Dawn, you know I found that bee that I was looking for from last year. I think it was last year or 23, the end of 23. I'm not sure. I started YouTube for real in this year. But I finally found it. And yeah, Angie, you can rub it off with your fingers. What are we talking about? Since I'm not afraid to ask stupid questions, how do you remove the masking fluid? Oh, I rub it off with my finger. Yeah, I rub it off with my finger. They say you can use an eraser. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. If you used to like to put glue in your hands and then and let it dry and then rub it and peel it up, that's all it is. You have to let it dry though. You have to let it dry. And so this right here, I took those flowers and I put masking fluid around. That's the white, the negative space that you see. I put masking fluid all around them, let it dry, and then I went around it with watercolor. Just slap some paint, again, slap some paint on some paper, John. You don't have to do flowers yet. Just do something like that and just I want your hand to just be loose. Your hand needs to be so loose that when Jill come over, she can knock it out, like knock it out of your hand. And I don't want you to choke up on a brush. Don't want you to do that. I want you to have it loosey goosey so you can just whoop whoop. So when I say mash, you're going to mash and drag. But if you're holding it down here, you're going to be like mashing and and I say boop boop, you should be up by the end. It's the boop boop and the swoop swoops. That's my own Debbie J, that's my what do you call it? My sound effects. Boop boop, swoop swoop. True. But who is this Christy? I feel like I need to go and see since she used masking fluid. I've used masking fluid only once and have white daisies in a painting that Frank Clark was teaching and tubed it off with my fingers. Yeah, rubbed it off with your fingers. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. But these, I think, came out. These are nice. We could call them. They're Stella inspired. Stella taught me something when she said, Karen, you can make slimline cards with those. And I was just like, what's slimline cards? Right? And so then she was just like, she told me, and I was just like, oh, so then I cut these out to make slimline cards. So y'all, I'm learning over here. We're taking art and we're doing it. Boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop, swoop, swoop, boop, boop. Swoop, swoop. And by the time you finish saying it, the brush needs to be up. Okay, then we got these just for you. Be blessed. Thinking of you, stamped it, put it in my Misty and stamped it. I'm pulling out all my Gina K stuff, y'all. That one was done with that. And then fall is coming. Autumn is here. This is another one that I love because it's a simple. So that other one that I was telling y'all about, this is what I'll do. This one turned out great too. So these turned out really, really, really pretty. Christina Warner has a huge channel and is friends with Jennifer McGuire and Gina K. My kind of girls. Christina Warner is friends with Gina K. Karen. Thank you for the warning, Dawn. No dilly-dallying. That's right. Nope. I want to start by learning how to paint landscapes, grass, dirt, and clouds. Say you do. Now that's easy, John. I think that's easy. I think if you get to really slapping paint on paper, I think that's real easy. Listen at me. You saw what I've done. And these are my prime ones. These are good. Thinking of you, be blessed, just for you. Maybe a fall coming. And a less celebrate. So maybe somebody's celebrating. So these are already like got sentiments. So they are specific. Very proud. Very proud. But y'all know what? Remember I said embrace your uniqueness. You know what? Nobody will ever be able to make these cards. These are my cards. You know why? Because they're made from my artwork. That's what makes me special over here in Create Joy Studio. And that's why I want everybody that wants to play in watercolor and all the things, I want you to embrace your uniqueness. I want you to practice, practice, practice on whatever it is that you want to do, right? And then when you start seeing things that line up with, oh, that taps into your brain and be like, oh, that's it right there. Keep going down that lane. And one day you'll be like me and be like, oh, these is cute. These is the bomb. Only lollygagging permitted. I'm late to the party. Hello, everyone. Did you hear us calling your name? Did you hear us? We were talking. We was. Your ears should be burning. But so I'm just showing off all my cards and all my artwork on my cards. And just so happy. I'm very, very happy, very ecstatic. Very, 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 very. Bitty about time, jeez. Okay, but this one I did like, even though I didn't understand the assignment, I think this one came out my field of poppies, and I put flourish from my stamp from Mindless Crafting, because y'all know I got all them stamps. I'm starting to collect Mindless Crafting stamps like I was collecting them Gina K stamps. So now that we are putting these stamps to use, I'm super duper excited that I get to collaborate with myself, right? With my own artwork. It's so love. Karen's been taking a roll down memory lane since her humble beginnings. I have. And now I get to sit up and just be all excited about all my good stuff. But y'all had the card makers, Barb, the card makers had to see. They had to see. They had to see. See. So when you understand the assignment, you get it. This one has Nouveau drops in the middle of the flower, and then just put, try to do some layering over here. I be trying, and when I hit it, y'all should see me doing a little dance in here. I just be like, oh girl, you did that, and did. And that's what I want y'all to do. I want you to celebrate yourself when you do something. John, when you start slapping that paint on that paper, I want you to be like, ooh, I did that. I don't care what you put down. Be like, ooh, I did that. Because you are doing something and there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. Okay, so let's see. We have hello, butterfly on it. Same. Remember I told you most of them were cut off of a big 9x12. So those two came off of something. Let's see. I feel like this one. No. These two. So there we go. See, we did the hello stamp. And I wanted, this is another thing I want. So, and y'all can answer in the chat because y'all are card makers and I don't have a lot of die cuts. Now, that's one thing I don't have a lot of die cuts. But the hello, I wanted it to be with a die cut, right? So, is there, like, if this was a stamp, there would have been a die cut. There's possibly could have been a die cut that, you know, you get it in kits like that. Because I saw with Debbie J when she was doing her Halloween, I can't remember what it was, but she had dies. She had die cuts and to make her cards. And I was just like, oh, then that means that some of these things I need to pay attention. Do they have die cuts? But every stamp doesn't come with a die cut. Is that yes, 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 or no, no? Or depending on the kit. You'll be able to do it with your scan and cut. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're saying that I'll be able to scan around the hello? Oh my goodness. You say it ain't so. Ooh. She said you'll be able to do it with your scan and cut. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I love this card. Look, love this together, unforgettable. This was something that just something simple that I had in, I don't know, where I slapped some paint on some paper, did something, stamped it, and still had the print. And then I was on a live with Bitty Penny, and she did something with a card, and this is where I put the lace back here. I mean the ribbon back here, and I just, you know, you see Bitty Penny says it's got to be, you got to edge it up, got to edge it up, right? And so I did that, and I was just like, oh, this is so pretty. So I was happy with that. So that one's there. I probably won't get rid of that one because it speaks to me. Okay, that everybody coming in. Oh, okay, they're coming in hot. Some stamps have die cuts. Okay. I have a couple of hello die cuts. Yes, you can get sentiments with die cut options. Biddy, I'm turning crafty AI's monthly sheet load card into a fun fold card. Yep, I haven't done it in a bit, but I have videos up with it. Okay, I will be going back and seeing. Okie dokie, Smokey. Love it, love it. Stampin' Up stamps all have dies that go with them. Stampin' Up stamps? Not getting me down that rabbit hole. I already saw it. Let me back out of it. Backing up. I'm backing up, darn. Beep, 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 beep. Backing up. Backing up. Is she not cute? Now, let's talk about this piece of paper. Slap paint on paper. Didn't care. Just slap some paint on some paper. Put some, put a stencil across it. Pulled out some scraps, and then slapped her down on a. She's on a, what do you call it? Pop up, them humper things, and then put full of wonder. And I was just like, whoa. And then of course, put some what's that stuff? Distress ink around this outside. And we did a missing you. You know, we like butterflies. You know, y'all know how Hobby Lobby has cards. This is all this was a card from Hobby Lobby. You know, you get those packs and they had them like for $1, you know, when they put them on sale. This was like $1 for a box of them. And so then I just pulled out and made it as my base. So I was like, okay, so I don't always have to make my base. We can use some, if they're small. This was small enough. So I did that one. I did this one again. Turned out cute. Put my artwork around it. She cute. This one, I used the stamp from PM Artist Studios, which was the windows. And again, slap paint on paper. There was no rhyme or reason to it. I just, just did it. So there we go. Hand-drawn ghosts with a spiral. Okay. Yes, I love seeing all the cards. They're so vibrant, unique, and one of a kind. Faux show, not for sure. Faux show. Okay. This was a fun one. Again, that one. I'm going to put the sentiment across here. And then I did this one after I got Betty Penny's card with the layers, the way she did that. Oh, Mr. McCoy just got home and he didn't make no noise, and I was hearing something. I'm just like, wait, what? Okay, I see you now. It's just like, whoo, the dogs weren't barking or nothing. It's like, Lord, hold on now. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. And so the card that she did with layers with just scraps, and so then I took the girl. I had a die cut for this girl, and just laid it on there, and there she go. And it's just a little card. So that was fun. So, and then again, I told that's rejoice and strength, and I can't remember what the other one was from my mindless crafting stamp. But look at that. Artwork is beautiful. Isn't it though? So they so cute. So y'all, I'm just happy to share because there was a time I probably would have slapped something on there and been like, I'm not showing the card makers because the card makers know how to make cards. But remember what rule number 3 is: never be intimidated. So share, share, and share, and share, and share. And that way you won't have to worry about it. I've got to go. Thanks for the artwork to chat. Bye, Cardelia. Thank you for joining. I got a couple more of the, well, there's a whole bunch more. Tell Dawn thank you for the deep basket. These are the bigger cards in the back. This one I cut out fodder and made it, I need to go. Our church is celebrating the church's 70th anniversary. Happy anniversary. Hey, Angie, make sure you pray for us. So I tell everybody, make sure you pray for us. This one is cute. Wait, how does that go? Oh, I wish it would have went that way, but that's cute. Put the sentiment down there, maybe. Okay, it's okay. Remember, there are no wrong ways. There's no mistakes. Once you come out, it's beautiful. These are the ones that I did when Betty Penny was looking at that brush. I think I was on that live. Yeah, all these were done during World Watercolor Month. Yep, World Watercolor Month because of the brush. Look at y'all. I tried to get fancy. Took my cutter, whatever that thing's called. Tried to get fancy. Look at that card. It's okay. I'm not jumping up and down about it, but it's okay. It's cute. Somebody will get it, and they'll love it. Okay, this one. All right, let's move these. This one, this one, this one, this one was all pulled from the same piece. Remember I told you guys when I was showing the other ones, I said I was going to cut them up and I was going to just cut it in half and cut it that way and then make cards. This is what it looks like when I do that. So this is the top of it, and that I can tell because that says gouache. Oh no, wait, this is the top of it. That's gouache because that would have went right there, gouache, and then watercolors. I think kind of went that way. Some kind of how, some kind. But these came from one whole thing. Hi, Stamp Girl, Stamper Girl. How are you? Are those rules like Leroy Jethro Gibbs rules on Inst? Yeah. You know what? I can take Gibbs's rules, but I have 7 of them. Yes, I do. There you go. We're going to let these be Jethro. These going to be Karen McKoy rules, but yes, like Jethro. And we're going to make sure that we follow the rules. And number 7 is have fun. Right, John? Have fun. Don't worry about nothing. Use what you have is number 1. And John, you know what number 2 is? I'm not sure if you were on here when I gave these rules out, but number 2 is don't give in to roadblocks. Number 3, for the new people in the chat, never be intimidated. Don't let anything intimidate you. And number 4, don't overthink it. Just slap it down. Number 5, practice, 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 practice. You know why? Because you need to embrace your uniqueness. That's number 6, embrace your uniqueness. And number 7, have fun. Those are the rules that I live by, and those are my 7 tips to create joy on your journey. Okay, so that's how, and then look at it. When you cut it up, it's going to be pretty anyway. Especially when you put it on a card, but these turned out so cute. And I'm also going to put something, I feel like some yellow needs to go on here. So the ones that are in the back, they're still a work in progress. Faux show. You got it, Barb. Faux show. Again, another one of my favorites. It was poppy season in my head. And I just went on a poppy journey. There we go. Stamper Girl says, I met you from Bitty Penny. My name is Dallas. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. And welcome over here to Team Karen. Bitty Penny got me hot over here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And Bitty Penny, I did survive waking up again this morning. My interview went well. I was up drinking my coffee, but I'm gonna be happy that I don't have to get up early in the morning. Oh, this one is cute. I like this color. So that one's done. Call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver these. Psalms 51. No, Psalms 50, 15. And this one is kind of cute. She kind of cute. This is definitely a mixed media card. Definitely. Opened it up. We put some jewels and some things. I think this one was kind of done off of with Bill and Tracy when Tracy did some things. And I pulled it out. I was just like, well, let me try it. So looking back, I think I did good. Do 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 do. Oh, we had an 80th birthday party yesterday. Nice. And celebrated at Red Lobster. Early mornings can be glorious, if you say so. Listen, this Bitty Penny, Maddie said, Karen, Bitty Penny starts earlier than that. So basically she was saying, lucky it was 8 o'clock and not 6 o'clock. I said, Lord have mercy. I just be rolling over at 6 o'clock. Bill's fired? Why are we firing Bill? Did I need to scroll back? Why are we firing Bill? Bill's fired. Did he get fired? They're on Wednesday now. I'm on Wednesday, so I've kind of been missing them. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, he was Navy. What do they call Navy squids? Is that what they call them? Well, I was married to the Navy first. Then I moseyed on over here. So there we go. These are the other ones. Aren't these beautiful? Because one seller got me knowing how these slim lines work. I start doing more slim lines. That's right. 8 a.m. is late for me. But this morning I couldn't sleep. Like I got up at 3 a.m. But I knew I had to be up for the interview this morning. And I was just like, Karen, you're not going to get up. And I called myself cutting Pam on this at 3 a.m. and thinking that I would read the chat. And I was getting ready to get involved in the chat. I was like, cut that phone off and roll on back over. And when it cut the fan on so it could blow on me so I could cuddle up in that blanket real good. And I went on back to sleep. But then I woke up still at 6 o'clock. So these are my favorite flowers with my favorite brush. Okay. These are the ones that I bought this brush, and all my brushes are over there because I cleaned them, everything from yesterday. So they're back there. But that one brush that I did use yesterday on Bitty Penny's live, this is the flowers. These are the flowers that she was talking about. They're just amazing. And these cards, they had to be turned into cards. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't let them just sit. So I did scan them into my they're scanned onto my printer. To my y'all know what I'm saying. I did the scanning thing, but it was they're just so pretty. Betty Penny, what time are you going to painting poinsettias? We have to get together. I don't know when we're going to do that. Betty, I need a Godzilla picture and a city landscape for him to conquer. Gorgeous. My son was Navy. He served in Iraq, so they call themselves sand squid. Not sand squids, but yeah, I guess. I think when William was in Iraq, I think they had some Navy guys with them. I think they had everybody. He's home now, so he got 10 to the dog, so he might pop into the chat and say something because I keep hearing myself, so he still has me on. That makes me sad. I don't get up that early and I want to play. Debbie J, it sounds like you in the same boat with me. I'll get up there early. I don't have to. I don't get up there early. I will get up, but my voice just doesn't seem like now. I seem pretty chipper and very live and everything. But some military jousting going on. Just a little fun. Just a little fun. Because at the end of the day, they all show up, and we thank every one of them for their service and for everything that they do. So, did I put this? Oh, yeah, this is on, these are on, already on basis. We did a slither. This one has a slither of a mat, and I can't remember why. I can't remember why, but I like it. I like it. So those are they. And I think this is, yep, that's the bottom of the, I think this one, what do you think? I think this one could be a Christmas card. I think that one could be a Christmas card. These, I think they're in the back, so I think they could be kind of put a little something, put some, what do you call those things? Holly? Kind of stick some holly up in there. Biddy comes on as soon as I leave for work. Ooh. John, you go to work that early? Then there's that one. This one comes off. These came from the same paper. So, and I like the orange on this one because they educated me on how you use your mat to pull out the color that's in the painting. That's what Paula Kay told me. And Dawn said, whatever color is least in there, then that's the kind of matte, and then that pulls the color out. I was like, well, all right then. So I've been learning over here. And I'm having fun. And that's that at the end of the day, guys, that's all I want. I want to have fun. That's what I want. And these are the last ones of the cards. So y'all see I did a lot of cards. I'm so proud of me. And Di kind of inspired this because she showed me all of her cards in her basket and in her box. I take that back, in her box that she's going to be using for her show or for the some event she's got coming up. And I was like, oh, well, let me turn my artwork because all of my prints, they are just sitting here. And the ones that I haven't sold, now that I'll be scanning them in, why not make them out of cards? And so I'll try to probably do like a packet of cards and, I don't know, something like cards and I would really need to go to more craft events or some kind of, what do you call them, bazaars and stuff like that. This year I'll probably do our Christmas bazaar again, probably, because I did it last year and it was fun, but it was cold last year and we couldn't be outside, which explained later it snowed here and I was not a happy camper. I was not a happy camper. I only catch the last 15 minutes or so if I'm lucky. Debbie J, you with me? Sometimes I get lucky. But mostly here lately, I've been rolling over or getting up and I'll take the phone and I'll cut it on and then it'll say she's live and then when I hit it, she be done literally just went off. And I'll just be like, oh. I mean, team replay is cool too, but how many of y'all like to be here for the live chat? I like to be here for the live chat. And I like to be here for the live chat. So if I have a question, then you don't have to type it. You can talk it out. And then I can say, yes, that's it. Or no, that wasn't it. And then you can kind of be like, oh, well, let me see. So when you get on Team Replay, which I am grateful for Team Replay, people. So let me give a little shout out. So here we are. Team Replay, if you are here now, and you are still here at this point in time, I do thank you for hanging around. If anything I've said on this live has inspired you, encouraged you to want to even think about picking up a paintbrush, do hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, so that when I do go live on days other than Monday and Wednesday, like today is Sunday, you'll be notified with that hopefully email that YouTube sends out to say, hey, Karen's in the studio and that light is on and you will join. So there we are. Thank you, Team Replay. So Debbie, you want to join me in October? Then I better start. Oh, Bitty Penny, you didn't tell me I had a choice. Like if I could have chose 10, that would have been cool. But I had fun yesterday. My day was My day was lit yesterday. It was. It was. I walked and cried because I told y'all that was on the live yesterday. I told you I was going to cry. So I walked and cried yesterday. And after I finished my interview today, I walked and cried today. All good tears. All good tears. I'm just so grateful for the joy that I do have after everything, for those that have been here from the beginning and everything that I've shared, to still have the joy that I have now. It just makes me happy. It just makes me happy. So, and I have people that I get to share with, and people that just, like Bitty Penny and I say, y'all let me be me. Let me tell you why I know y'all let me be me, cause y'all still here. And I started out saying some not crazy, but you know, some people just be like, oh, I don't want to hear that, and they probably didn't stay, or they probably not subscribed to the channel, and that's okay. I'm not for everybody, and ain't at Bitty Penny. Oh, can Karen and I do it together at 10 a.m.? Sounds like a party to me. Those backgrounds are gorgeous. So this is my gel plate. This is a pull from my gel plate. This one was inspired by Pam, as a matter of fact. The ginger cat lady. Pam said she did a pull with some colors. She had peacock blue and violet rose. And I threw some gold in. And it came out so yummy. So I'm gonna try to redo it. I'm gonna try to redo it. But y'all, we have had fun. And all I can say is I am just ecstatic that y'all came over to hang out with me for Sunday fun time with Prince. I'm not going to say that I didn't want to slap some paint on some paper, because I do. I do, I do, I do. But I'm going to get off of here so I can go eat. So y'all can get ready for y'all Mondays. And y'all get to hang out and join me when I slap paint on paper. Tomorrow is Monday. I will be talking about tomorrow. Let me see. Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Do, 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 do. I feel like it's something about color tomorrow. It's going to be something about color. Yes, yes, I think that's it. I think now that I said it out loud, I think that's it. Color in everyday life. Yes, that's it. What do you do when colors don't behave? That's what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. And it's designed to flow, right? We're going to be talking about painting, making mud, how people say making mud. They don't like mud. I love making mud. In everyday life. And they're going to be talking about just some reflections and things that we can do using colors. But mostly it's a metaphor about daily life and the emotions and how to get through your creativity. Hey, Scrappy Girl. Hey, Dana. Oh, my goodness. See, y'all making me not want to go. Everybody's showing up. We got all 12 Mindless Crafting Christmas Kids cut out. Christmas Kids cut out. Ooh. Karen, you should join. The swap link is, you know what? That's what I was supposed to do. That is what I was supposed to do. I was trying to figure out like where. And I went to Casey's page, and Casey was live, and I lost all track of what I was doing, Dana. So listen, let me write me a note. Y'all know I gotta write me a note. I'm gonna write it right now. I'm gonna write it right now. Yes. And it's on your community page. And I am going to do that. And that's for the hop. We're going to be hopping, hopping. Oh, wait. I think that's what it was. I think it's on the 4th, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think. Me might have an in-person engagement. I have several Sunday afternoon times. Oh, wait. Okay, we're talking about something different. You put white frame over the purple one, and it looked like an ocean escape. Oh, this one. And I think Zippity was telling me to not put it on a white frame so it doesn't take away from the white space, the negative space. That's what I thought. The 4th and the 5th. I gotta see. The 4th is I am live on my channel. The 4th. It's gonna be in memory of my son on the 4th. That will be his anniversary, death anniversary. So I know I'll be live possibly on my channel, but maybe we can see and I can hop on over because that'll keep me busy. But I think I might have something to do in person on the 4th. I'm not sure. Now I like this one. I like this one. I definitely am going to do this one in a frame for myself. It's going to be cute, cute. Like I'm going to keep it to kind of put on my desk and inspire me to keep going with gel printing. Because gel printing was one of the ways that I really, really, really was able to just slap paint on paper and just really slosh it down and not really care about the outcome. And that really gave me healing. But for whatever reason, I kind of left it alone. I don't know. I got all engulfed in watercolor. I know what I did. I got all engulfed in watercolor. I actually fussy cut 14 Christmas kids. Oh Lord. So why y'all don't use scan and cut? But I think y'all like fussy cutting. I'll be cussy cutting. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be well, let me take that back. Now that Bitty Penny and Beth have showed me how to use these Tim Holtz scissors, because I had these scissors and I had never even used them. I bought them because why? Hobby Lobby had them on sale for $9. And I knew how much these scissors cost. So I said whether it was their error on the price or not, it was my blessing. And I put them in my basket and I brought them on home. So on one of Bitty Penny's lives, and Beth said something and I pulled them out. See how they're brand new. Look at them. But I've been using them. And like I said, I think the fussy cutting, because I'm a lefty. And I was able to hold these, and when Beth said to do this and then Bitty Penny said do that, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try. And I've done some fussy cutting. I have. That's why they're right here on my desk, and I pulled them out just that fast. I just got a scan and cut. Did you? Okay. So I feel like we need to have like some fun so you can tell me all about it, because I got one on the way. Measure once, cuss twice. My coffee says. Is that a coffee cup that you have? Get the small spring-loaded ones. They are great. Oh, that's them shears. I haven't seen them. That's what they call Bitty Penny, the shears. So this is the other one. Oh, and the last one I want to show you. Oh, and just in case y'all didn't know, I wanted to inspire y'all to go and get these. Everybody needs these. These are, Beth did these. They're over in her Ko-Fi shop. Ko-Fi, tomato, so that you can get these. I think they are just so cute. And she made them inspiration from all of us. So go get them. Go check them out so you can see who you are in the bunch. Let's see. Does anybody know who? Everybody should know who this is. Who is that? Everybody knows who that is. Let me get this. And for those that missed that wasn't on with me and Bitty Penny Saturday, the cards that I made was this one, this one, this one, this one, because it was September birthdays, this one, and this one. No, Happy Place Crafter. Is Dawn still on here? Let me see. I can scroll back and put it in. Can I scroll back and put it in? Oh, I know how I can. She sent it to me, so I got it. Copy. Make it easy. Make it easy. All you have to do is click the link. Happy Place Crafting is Beth. There you go. Happy Place Craft. Just click that link and grab them. There you go. Too easy, too easy. And Beth is Happy Place Crafting. But they are so fun. So let me flip through them, because we got some new folks from, yeah, Empty Nester is Maddie. So there we go. Aren't they cute? I printed them all out. And I'm going to cut them out and put them all together. And I'm going to put them in my either in journals or artwork, make cards out of them. I'm not sure. We don't know. But I think they're so cute. They're just so cute. Look at that one. I was trying to figure out who was who, and I got a couple of them. So if you were on the live earlier, then she was saying yes because she was in the chat. She was saying yes to some. So I guess three of them right. Everybody knows who this is, though. That's a dead giveaway right there because of that. But yeah, and there she got some more of them. The right, you know who that one is. And then I was trying to figure out which one was Bitty Penny, and I was like, oh, I don't know. But they are so fun. Like they're just so cute. It's just so cute. Look at that. Is that not cute? And they're all fun. So I think, yeah, I'm not gonna say who they were because I guess a couple of them. Look at the hair. Is that a bad hair day, or is it just like, oh, we're just going around here because we're just crafting? Who cares? And she's cute. So maybe that one is, that might be, maybe, or maybe. So Beth is very talented. I enjoyed it. And then after I heard what she had a whole degree, and she know how to do the old school things, I was just like, oh, great. So yeah, go grab these. They're in her coffee shop. And I think you guys, because y'all are card makers, I just can't wait to see what you create with them. I'm just going to sit back and see what you create. I'm going to probably add them to my art. I don't know. But this one right here is these are the last two that I'm going to show you. This is one that I put already in a frame. It's in a matte frame. And I love this one. This one is one of the ones, remember I told you guys sometimes when I paint and it gets some of my tears, this is one of them. And this is the other one. And I put it already in a matte. So they turned out great. This is Holbein granulating paint. I know it because I can tell. I can see the granulations up here, which is if you get any kind of paint, get you some Holbein. I mean, get you some granulating. Daniel Smith, anything granulating. You'll have fun with it. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. All right, guys, listen. I came on here to hang out for a little bit, just a little bit, and I've been here for a little while, and it's taken me that long to go through some art, some prints. Those just some prints that were just in the vicinity that I pulled out. I still have a whole box, like probably 4 of those 12 by 12s full of artwork. What you guys have inspired me to do is to pull that artwork out and make cards out of them so that people can be blessed with my artwork, right? Like even when you're challenged to go and do something that's out of your wheelhouse, you can still show up, and everything you do, it turns out great. I bought a Grabby watercolor set. Grabby is good. I have a Grabby. Don't let my bouginess bother you. I'm bougie about my paints now. But I do. I have a Grabby. I want to say Grabby is right here. Is Grabby? Yep. I have this little cute Grabby because remember Maddie said earlier, I love little cute. I love all things cute. But I have these. I don't think I've used them. Yeah, I did. I slapped some paint on some paper because I had to swatch them. Let me see. The only thing, no, Grabby is not the one. Registered, trademark, nope. But they're good. You'll know. Once we get to moving, and you'll know if you outgrow Grabby, you'll know. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll know. But Grabby is a good set to start with. They're good. Just letting you know what I'm starting with. I got it 40% off on Amazon. Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But when I start slapping that paint on that paper and you be on my live, I don't want you to ask me, John, what kind of paint that is, Karen, because I'm not going to tell you. Because I don't want you, I want you to start at your level. And let me ask, so John, is this to be your first time watercoloring? Is there anybody else that's going to be jumping on the watercolor? Look, jumping on the watercolor wagon like I jumped on the card making wagon? I'm happy. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we're going to have our watercolor or our watercolor retreat. We're going to do all the things like y'all do y'all card making retreat. We're going to do our watercolor retreat. I'm trying to tell you, I'm here for it all. Oh, John, that is just so awesome. First time. Okay, cool. Again, I am grateful that y'all hung out with me. I am very, very grateful. I'm going to get off from here so I can go grab something to eat. Tell Mr. McKoy, hey, maybe give him a little kissy kissy. I don't know. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. And y'all know men like to go and watch football, so he probably will go watch the football. But being that he hear me say I'm going to give him a kiss, he probably going to run in the door and run in the studio and be like, oh, yeah, I'll take a kiss over some football. And then I'm going to grab me something to eat. Jill says, I ride in the wagon. Yes. I like how it can be faint at times. Yes, I am on the wagon. Yes, yes, yes. I have to work on my craft roulette card. I did, and listen, y'all will be happy with me. I did a craft roulette card. I did a craft roulette when y'all had the what was it? The all-nighter thing or the round the world. I think that's what it was, around the world something. And I did a craft roulette card. It's actually over. It's over there. Sure did. I sure did. So I've been hanging with y'all since last year, I think. Last year. All started with Bill and Tracy with the card thing, for sure, for sure. And I joined their lives because I just liked I love their energy. It's just like, oh my God, those two are just so funny. So I'm not going to start a whole nother story because then I go down that rabbit hole. But I am so happy to see you guys over here at Slapping Paint on Paper, where we create joy and we heal one brush stroke at a time. So if you guys can join me on Monday, tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow for my regular schedule time. I'll probably come in like about 12-ish, 1 o'clock maybe tomorrow. I'm going to be early for sure. And I'll be hanging around tomorrow because we are trying to get our watch hours. I think we're gonna get them. We're gonna be doing it. We're good. We're good. And I'm just happy about it. And I'm happy that y'all are here to join me on this journey. So without further ado, is Dawn still on here? Did she say something in the chat? I wasn't sure. Or did she go in the attic? Not the attic. What is called the balcony? Because if she is she? I'm working on a summit card. Gotta make the time to watercolor. Summit card. What's a summit card? I feel like I need to know now since you put it in the chat. What's a summit card? I'm not asking for a friend. I'm asking for me. Okay, Dawn might be gone. Or she got me on TV and she can't, what do you call that thing? She can't chat. But, okay. If you are still live when I get done tomorrow, I'll send folks to you. Oh, thank you, Debbie J. Wait, what time you go live tomorrow? That might just pause things. I usually get to hit the notification when I come through, and then when it pops up on my thing, I just slide on in. I sure do. So tomorrow is like my regular time is 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've been doing a lot of summits. Got a presentation due tomorrow. Oh, got you. Okay, got you. So yeah, that's just it. So we'll be slapping some paint on some paper tomorrow for sure. But all right, guys, y'all have a good evening, and remember, I want you to take care of you. Take care of you, because you can't be over here trying to pour from empty cups. Take care of you first, and then wait till your cup is full and overflowing, and then you serve people from the overflow. You keep what's in the cup for you. Don't serve from your cup. Serve from the overflow. And that way you're happy, they're happy, and everybody's happy. Happy Sunday, guys. Bye.